For kids.
Yeah, it's the little Jewish girl I know. Well, she's little. She's in college. She's like Becca's age.
Becca. We saw Becca.
Chicago area?
Tidy whities.
Doesn't bother. I don't care.
Hey, can you find Irish music to play in the background?
I was with Amber's uncle and his two, I don't know if I told this, his two nephews work for Ben Shapiro.
Oh, do they?
They've got a sports podcast and they got some other guy. It's like Crean and the Boys or something. They were just in that movie with Ben Shapiro with the, like they act like they were trannies.
Oh,
They were both in that movie. So those are Amber's, like, they would be second kids or cousins' kids.
okay.
He goes, our nephew, he's like in his 80s now, and he Cubs fan and straight and everything, and they're doing really good. They got a podcast. Podcasts are stupid. Live from Scott's parents' basement, it's the 5th anniversary show of the Basement Benchwarmers podcast show.
Like you haven't missed a beat.
5 years of practice.
It's like the first time.
That's what it sounded like the first day we did it. Exactly the same, too. Wow.
What is this, a microphone I'm talking to?
So it's 5 years to the week, I believe, that we started doing this podcast. The OGs are here, Ed, Willie, and myself, Scott. Eric is not. I think Rick may be stopping by. I believe he said he's at the tax man.
Yeah.
Tim is out. And,
He's at Olson's?
Either way you look at it.
Yeah.
So it's our 5th anniversary show. It's kind of fitting that when we started this show, we had no tournament. We had no sports to talk about. We have a lot to talk about tonight. We have MLB preview. We have the NCAA tournament, like I just said. We have a Good, Bad, and Ugly, the staple of the show for the last, about 4.5 years, Good, Bad, and Ugly.
Yeah.
And we're going to do sports announcers, our favorite sports announcers in honor of our 5 years of podcasting. Any sport, little snake draft, and the usual, whatever else comes up as the night goes on. We'll break it up into segments. We're going to start out, though, how we start every week. We'll start with Ed tonight. We'll start with, and forgot to say Happy St. Patrick's Day. It is St. Patrick's Day week. So let's start off how we start every week. How was the week? And we'll start with Ed. Ed, how was the week?
Well, since it is St. Patrick's Day, this day in history, March 17th, 461, So that was when our parents were born, I believe. St. Patrick, the Irish bishop, died on this day in 461. In the 5th century, he is best known patron saint of Ireland, one of the most successful Christian missionaries in history, credited with expanding literacy in Ireland, which, oh, but he did so great with that. You ever try to talk to one of those Irish guys? Oh, yeah, no.
Boil it!
It was all kinds of, I don't know what he did. He made a bunch of laws and shit and converted the country to Christianity. So he was a Roman citizen of Britain, so his name was actually Patricius.
Okay.
He was a Roman. He was captured by pirates at the age of 16, sold into slavery in Ireland. I guess that happened back then.
What's a pirate's favorite fast food joint? Arby's. Sorry.
That's great.
Had to throw a pirate joke in. Too easy.
And pirates. So at 16, he was in slavery. He escaped from slavery, went back to Britain, became ordained as a bishop, returned to the land of his captivity as a missionary, and he converted him to Christianity. He was not the first missionary, but he was the most well-known. And there's something with snakes, too. I don't know.
He drove them out.
He drove the snakes out of Ireland?
That's what I believe.
Yeah, and is that the one where who's the one where is he the guy with the flute and he
That was a rat guy.
lured the kids out and diddled them?
Rat, wasn't it? Pied Piper?
Oh, that's the Pied Piper,
Rat,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy with the fiddler on the roof? That's totally different.
If I were a rich man.
That's totally different.
Yeah, that might even be a different religion.
Yeah. Michelle Lynn says congrats to us.
Oh.
For our 5th anniversary. So thanks.
That's awesome.
Michelle.
Thank you.
Saw her a few around Christmas time. Got to see her up here from Florida at the tournament. John runs the basketball tournament. So good to see her. Thank you, Michelle.
I just saw one of her kids the other day. I can't remember he's tall as shit.
I think they all got pretty good length on.
Yeah. He's a good looking boy. Jeez. I don't know where he gets that from. It's not his dad.
Nice.
Yeah, so you know, we did the parade and all that stuff. You guys will probably talk about that. It was a great weekend.
Yeah.
Kenosha put on a show.
Yes, they did.
Nice. So Willie.
Oh yeah. So this last week, probably the highlight, like you just mentioned, was Kenosha's inaugural St. Patrick's Day parade, and I thought they did a really nice job on it. You know, they dyed the harbor green, and it was pretty awesome. So, and then
yeah, it hasn't looked like that since American Motors was there dumping arsenic. Those are the good old days.
Right.
We'd go down to the harbor to watch the rats come off the boats.
Watch them skate across the oil.
You never did that? You'd go down there with those boats, and they'd run down the ropes.
Oh yeah.
There'd be rats running everywhere. It's crazy.
Little suitcases and hats.
We're here from Latvia.
A new life.
Like, America.
Here,
Don't deport us. We've got papers.
Yeah.
They eat us where we live.
Oh my God.
Where we lived. So yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Open intoxicants, a parade.
Yeah. It was.
It started early too, which was nice.
Yeah, it got people out all day. A lot of the bars were busy. They were busy, but not. I don't think extreme. It was just. I mean, we found parking fairly easy. We were there early. Nobody. So yeah, I think Kenosha did a nice thing, and
no shootings. It was nice.
Yeah, spread it out from the boathouse all the way down to Tavern on 6, basically. I believe it was.
Pretty much all the way to Library Park.
Yeah,
really.
Library Park. Yeah, I forgot I went there. So yeah,
they had the kids thing going there.
Yeah.
It was impressive because I don't go down the 4th of July or anything anymore because it's just too packed. I don't like people.
Yeah.
But this was nice. Probably a couple thousand people, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. Yeah.
Probably 2,500 people, and it was spread out nice.
We hit a home run of the weather day early. Exactly. Sunday was crazy.
Nobody would have showed up on Sunday.
No.
Nobody.
No. That's crazy. Woke up and I knew it was supposed to snow a little bit. I woke up like, what is going on? It was just 65 and it was beautiful on Saturday.
That was the first time Amber got 4 inches all year. Yeah, and it was wet.
It was a moist snow.
What are the chances 4 inches of wet?
So yeah, they did a great job. Yeah, but that's how my week pretty much entailed as well. The usual getting my butt kicked in dirtball.
We
And,
did too. We sucked. We're done.
Oh, I bowled 300.
That's right. You did bowl.
Another?
Yeah,
Was
last
that your
week.
9th?
7.
Yeah.
7. So still, yeah, so it was pretty cool. After my 156, my first game,
Wow.
came out at 300. Then it started. The last game was 7 in a row. Shot
That's right. You
240
had what,
something.
19 in a row?
19 in a row at one point.
Holy crap.
So this week I'll probably shoot 450 total. So
You're
that's
like
how it goes.
you're like what they call it in baseball. It's like the two major out or 3 major outcomes or whatever.
Yeah.
Home run or strikeout.
I'm as streaky as a toddler's diaper sometimes when I bowl. So, but yeah. So it was a good week. It was a fun Saturday. So, like you said, it's nice what they did. The weather couldn't have been any better because it was windy, but that wind helped because I think it would be oddly warm if it wasn't windy. It would have been weird because the sun would have been out. You would have sweatshirts. Wouldn't know what the bars would have been really hot because just the weather at that time of year. And
Even today, this morning, it was so cold.
No,
it was bone chilly.
It was freezing. Yeah,
it was as cold as I've been all year, and we've been in the negative 10s.
Being out in that 65-degree weather on Saturday.
I was freezing this morning, and then this afternoon, I went. The back of my house is in the shade, so I walked out on the patio, and I walked out an extra 10 feet, and it was like nice when the sun was hitting me, and there was no wind because the house was blocking it.
Mid-50s, right today.
Yeah, it was beautiful in the sun.
So, yeah, it was a nice weekend. It was awesome. So yeah, let's get going. Let's get to the good, bad, and ugly. We can start out. We'll start with Ed. He was first, so you can start with whatever you want. Good,
Live
bad.
from Scott's parents.
Man, that part too.
I know. I got 2 goods. They're both pretty quick.
Okay.
Packers safety Eric Stokes signed with Vegas Raiders. Are they still the Raiders?
Yeah.
Okay. Signed with the Raiders for like 1 year, $4 million or whatever. And his thing was, he goes, I love Green Bay, but you could not find anything to eat after 10 o'clock at night. He talked about it like that, and he kept talking.
Now you don't find food till anytime you want.
And I'm like, how many times did that actually come up where you had to prepare, maybe a night game?
Yeah.
But usually,
sometimes those guys
plan ahead.
Maybe those guys work out and stuff.
Yeah,
and they could be. I'm giving benefit working that film, and they leave the film, and it's 9:30. It's like, man,
that's true.
What do I do?
Yeah,
it happens in Kenosha.
I know.
Everybody does. You go to Quick Trip for Pete's sake.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's his.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Yeah.
No, he was kind of making fun of it. I think kind of some of the Packers stuff was like kind of like what a dick, But I read it and watched it a little bit, and he was kind of joking around. But it's true. I mean, Green Bay's a dump for one thing. I mean, it's getting better, but it's been a dump for a while. And I don't see like as many food like we were just up. They don't have like local restaurants. It's more like I think it's more.
There a handful, like
there's a few
weird.
Pizza places, a couple burgers.
Like I think it seemed like there was more like local food and choices up in where were we? Shawano.
Yeah, I agree.
It was kind of weird. I mean,
it's almost all fast food there.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, so good point. I never thought of
all right, my best good, and this is bad but still good. A naked tranny sex offender was at Planet Fitness. I think I sent this to you guys. Did you see this guy?
Mm-mm.
So.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
So he's walking around Planet Fitness, and they have a complete acceptance thing. They accept everybody there. So he's walking around the women's locker room with his dong hanging out naked and just walking around, to get attention. And women were leaving, and they were complaining. They're like, there's a dude in there, with his dong hanging out. And they're like, oh, we're Planet Fitness, So they had been, like, going to, for a while, changing at, like, Aldi next door and canceling their memberships. Here, this guy's been in prison. He's got child sex crimes against him, everything. There's a child care thing right next door in the same building. So the cops finally arrested him. They're like, you can't be there. It's like 500 feet. You're like 8 inches, the thickness of the block away from the children,
Yeah.
His name, Richard Kenneth Cox. Dick Cox is his name. Dick Cox.
His parents are cruel.
What's his middle name? Johnson? Couldn't get that. I mean, you couldn't pick a worse name for a guy that thinks he's a woman. Dick Cox.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. It's me, Dick Cox.
Dick Trisha.
Oh, whatever. But I mean, the name just struck me as fun. The rest of it's just sickening. But the name, I was like, that is good. Can't make that shit up. That's like a Babylon Bee name.
Yeah.
Those are my goods.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
We got to start over again.
At least we know.
Shout out to Michelle.
My turn?
Yes.
My turn is the week we are in. One of my all-time favorites is March Madness.
Yeah.
So, it's a good thing. And
Yeah, when you're a Michigan fan, it's a lot cooler.
yeah, sorry about that yesterday, but
Did I call that?
you did call it, and
It was like 5 or 6 minutes ago. I go, here's where Wisconsin chokes like they always do and doesn't make a basket the rest of the game.
right.
Shit, they made 2 baskets after that.
I know, and
Or 1 after 5 minutes. It was a dunk, and that was it.
I guess Michigan played some good defense. So I can say, what a job their coach has done.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, hell of a job.
Yep.
Go from where they were last year, 8-24, I think, and
Mhm.
21-10 or something like that.
So they won the tournament, and then they were, what, 3rd in the regular season about?
About there, yeah.
Yeah.
They were number 3 ranked.
They got a shit ranking, or in the
5 seed.
a
5
5 seed.
seed.
The Badgers got a 3 seed.
Oh,
I was surprised the Badgers got a 3.
So was I. I thought they were going to get about a 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5, but hey, I mean, well, whatever. You got to play games, right?
exactly.
But this is a great time of the year.
It's looking forward to it.
Yep.
Everybody's going to have their fake screens at work. It looks like you're working and you're actually watching the game. Remember that used to be a big thing
Yeah.
back in the day.
Boss button.
Boss button. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably had all your guys doing that, right? All your guys working. Your guys couldn't even turn on a computer.
Nah, yeah. It's on the radio. They listen.
And do they even do that in Spanish for Joe?
I don't know.
Los equipos de Duke.
Go!
82
every
times.
basket. Go! What the? We get it. It's a score. Yeah, I'm gonna give the Irish gods had to lay the Players Championship so Rory could win it on St. Patrick's Day.
There you go.
Winning the Players. Congratulations to Rory McIlroy on a nice Sunday, really nice Sunday. A few guys choked a little bit. This morning the guy choked pretty big against him. It wasn't great in the three-hole aggregate. He went in the water on 17 and
Sure did.
went in the woods on his first. He just had a tough. He was 3 over in 3 holes, and but you know what? He had a chance to win it on the 18th yesterday. He had a long putt, but if he makes it, he would have won it.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So
You can see it in his eyes. He's like, oh,
yeah. So congrats to Rory on winning the Players Championship.
Yeah, it's good to see him win. My bad. A New Zealand mountaintop, the whole mountain actually, was granted personhood the other day. So they made it a person. So Trump changes the name of a bay, gets never-ending shit. New Zealand makes a mountain a person.
What's his name? Or her?
I don't know. I never even checked. But so I guess if I go there and I got to take a dump, it's sexual assault or something if you poop on the mountain, or well, I don't even know. It's already claiming it's disabled, so it can collect welfare and Social Security and everything. I don't know. It's planning a vacation to Fiji though soon. This mountain. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Fiji doesn't have mountains. Little ones.
Little head, not big ones. Little head.
No Grand Tetons?
Big man on island.
Little head.
I just thought that just caught me so weird. That what is the point of that? I mean, Trump changing the names and stuff is stupid enough, but this is dumb. So, go ahead.
It'd be funny to hear the backstory on that from the other side.
It's like one of these Maori things from the native, I'm guessing.
Okay, I gotcha.
And it's probably like a sacred mountain.
We hope.
You kind of mentioned this, but you know what? The fact that J.J. Spahn had to wait till Monday to lose to Rory McIlroy. Why couldn't he have just lost yesterday and been on his way home? And this is kind of big for him, too, because I think if he would have won this, he would have gotten like a 5-year exemption. This guy has only had 1 week off since the beginning of the year. He has only been home once. And this guy's hustling, trying hard to get that exemption. So
we were talking about this the other day. We talked for like 20 minutes at work about this, is because we know a kid, Cameron Huss. He's not in the I don't think he's in the Corn Ferry, but he's playing in, I think, Brazil or Argentina right now. So he's really good. He went to University of Wisconsin. He's a local kid, but he's really good. I mean, he's about the best kid in Wisconsin. He's at the top. It's like these guys at the bottom, like you're saying, I don't know how many guys are on the tour. 200? I don't know what there's probably a number of them.
Oh, yeah.
But those guys at the bottom, how do they even pay their caddies?
Yeah.
They've got to fly both of them somewhere. They've got to pay their own way, right? They don't get a stipend.
Unless they get like
do they?
Unless they're Tiger or something. Or like
well,
the top 20.
The top 20 or 30
10,
guys.
Yeah.
Even the top 30 are making in the millions.
Big sponsors. Those sponsors get you there, probably rent you a house.
But you can, if you're not winning tournaments, how are you paying your
Well,
caddy?
you saw a lot of it with that Joel guy. What's his name on the last season of the golf show on Netflix.
It was a Netflix.
And that Joel guy and his caddy, they're like buddies. Like, but you can't do this no more.
Yeah.
I don't have I don't have a problem with you not winning, but if you're not going to try to be better at this game or do stuff right, I can't do this no more. I got to find another golfer.
Yeah. Or get a real job.
Or change jobs. Yeah. And he
that's exactly what we were talking about.
Because they're really good friends. They were like, buddy, I cried. They were crying over this thing. It was like, man, I felt bad. Everyone's like,
yeah, but the caddy's making like $15,000 for the year.
Yeah. I got to feed my family. I was doing this as we thought you could do something here. That's why I did it with you, and you're not taking it serious enough. So that's what it was exactly.
And we were talking about that. You're in a horrible situation if you're at the bottom of that pile of guys. You're not making any money. You're trying to just make cuts.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It's not like even in baseball, you're a minor leaguer. You're still making a wage. It's not a great wage, but it's enough to get you by.
Yeah, but in minor leagues,
AAA, you can.
But in minor leagues, at least if you're 18 or 19, you should be single. You're getting a stipend. You're getting fed every day.
Food stipend.
You got to put somewhere to stay. It might not be the best, but it's somewhere to stay, and you're getting money to put in your pocket for when you get home eventually. So maybe.
Yeah. If 2 or 3 guys get together and rent a place together, like college, you're actually making enough money.
They give you a few bucks. It's not breaking the bank.
No, I forget what they get, but it's probably like $20 a day for food. So that's not horrible. I mean, you can pay a couple meals with that.
Yeah.
And you get food at the park usually.
Yeah, they feed you.
Oh, for baseball, yeah.
Yeah, even in the low minor leagues, you still get some food and stuff.
Right. But it's like.
But like golf, you're paying for your caddy, you're paying for your travel. It's nuts.
This one golfer, he had to have his dad travel with him because he wasn't old enough to rent a car.
Yeah.
So he had to travel. His dad had to travel with him to get a car and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he did well in one of
just recently. Kid from South Africa.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's a long way you need a good car to get from South Africa to here.
I think he was playing. Oh, he was playing in the Mexican Open.
Yeah, the Mexican Open in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah,
which was a very nice course.
Yeah. I want to play in a tournament. That'd be a great place to play.
Yeah. That's a brand new course. The whole area down there was all brand new.
Okay, nice.
So that's like a rebirth of that area. Because back in the old days, like in the 60s and 70s, you went to Puerto Vallarta. Watch the guys. Is that the one where they jump off the cliffs too, or
Acapulco?
That's Acapulco.
Cliff diving,
which isn't that far.
Wild World of Sports. I remember that. Watching that. Yeah.
But that was like the area to go, and then it became Cancun and that area. But now it's kind of they're moving back towards Vallarta and Cabo. So, yeah. Anyways, who's up?
Willie. How are we doing
Are we the ugly?
That was your bad. No, that was your bad.
I did my bad.
It was the golf.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then I went off on a tangent.
My bad is, once again, let's use governmental funds for stupidity in West Virginia. The governor of West Virginia wants a probe over the NCAA because the Mountaineers were snubbed for the tournament. And you know what? I get the reasoning and all that, but you're going to really turn around and ask your government to spend money on probing something it's not going to move the needle one bit.
You think they're going to start the tournament over?
Yeah. They're going to redraw.
Yeah. 3 weeks from now. Sweet 16. Oh, wait. West Virginia's got to get in.
You got to leave.
Everybody drive back to where you started.
Yeah, so I just laugh at it. I just laugh at just listening how they jump on these. It doesn't matter who.
You know he's doing it for voting. It's the same shit all the time.
It's just, I saw it and I was like, this is dumb.
Right.
They try to
understand what they're pissed off about.
Yeah, I get it, but
and he's trying to get more votes because he's like, rah, West Virginia, just like they've all been doing, except for some of these Democrats are going the other way, which is crazy. But you know,
Yeah.
like we want less votes.
Yeah. How do we lose votes?
But yeah, so yeah, it just drives me nuts. Like you said, it's a complete waste of money.
Mm-hmm.
We got. I don't know if you guys have heard. There's this whole thing going on in the government right now about wasting money. It's been going on for a couple months now.
Yeah.
So I mean, just to screw up more.
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people are getting caught in Wisconsin. I think at the university level.
Yeah,
there was a whole bunch of money stolen.
Mm-hmm. It was
hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, it was somebody who was supposed to be used for some stuff, and they don't know. They can't find.
They can't find where it went.
They can't find receipts.
Oh, receipts.
You might want to keep this one.
It's an IOU. Good as cash.
That's our Lamborghini. You might want to keep that one.
Milwaukee's got a. If you go Milwaukee school system, and I think it was the Hop or whatever, or they're all missing money, and they can't figure out why. That's that guy you picked up on the side of the highway.
So that was your.
That was
me. So now it's your ugly.
I'm ugly. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you ugly. Yeah, you. Oh, that's
perfect intro.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Look at that.
Virginia High School 4x200 race. The girl clubs the other girl with a baton in the head. You ugly. You ugly.
That was insane.
That was hilarious.
She claims it's a. Did you hear her interviews?
Huh.
Oh, she's a fucking psycho.
Huh.
Oh, you want to hit her?
Yeah.
It's like after you. It's like no responsibility for. It was an accident. The baton rolled up her back. She almost took a second swing at her, but then she saw her eyes close. They make X's on their eyes, and she was like, "Oh, she's out."
Right.
So that girl goes. I mean, the runner goes down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then they
terrible.
said she's like might concussion and that kind of stuff, but never heard much about it. So she just pretty much goes on and lies, just straight out lies. Why is I'm getting racist stuff sent to me, and you're worried about her?
Well,
it's like
it was a black girl she hit, correct?
It was two black girls.
Yeah.
So now the NAACP is backing her in like a lawsuit type thing, and they actually said she has integrity, and anyone that questions her integrity is racist. Well,
what's that other family?
I question her integrity.
What's the other family thing? That
I don't know.
You back of the head.
Yeah, she got clubbed.
Yeah.
But just that the NAACP would even think of doing that is ridiculous. She lied. Her mom comes out and they asked her. They're like, "Well, what do you how did you discipline your daughter after?" She goes, "My daughter said she didn't do nothing wrong. There's no reason for me to look at."
Did you watch the video?
She hits her, and then she reaches back to hit her again, but the girl's already going down.
Right.
Oh, Rick's here.
Well, hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
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 I mean, that was one of the craziest things I've seen in a while, and just everybody is, all the people that are wrong. There's something wrong in society, and I know my wife's a teacher, so I hear these stories all the time about they just won't take responsibility for their actions. I mean, she has kids do stuff, and I didn't do that. 12 people saw you, and it's on camera. No, I didn't do it. And the mom will come in and go, "You're bullying my kid." Yeah, that's what I want to do. Bully your kid. I got nothing better to do than bully your stupid kid that's nobody cares about. It's like, what the hell?
That kid's a moron.
So yeah, and then it's society. It's a culture thing now, and they're creating little monsters.
Oh yeah.
That can't handle. And again, this girl can't handle failure. It was all jealousy. There's no other explanation. She was jealous of the other girl for passing her and being better, which if you're ever in sports, it's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Like pretty much every time, you're going to lose.
It's a good thing, it was just a baton. Those batons are very light and don't carry a lot of weight.
They're metal, aren't they?
I think it's a thin metal,
Yeah.
but
It's
still.
not like getting hit with a wood.
So
Like
not, you're
a
saying
wood
it's like
baton.
not antimonium? Antimonium? What's
Antimonium?
No, Wolverine's antimonium.
Is that what it is?
Vibranium's.
Oh yeah.
Wakanda. So it's from vibranium.
Look at the big vibrating on Rick.
I watched Pulp Fiction this weekend.
Look at the big.
Fantastic. It's still a great show.
So Rick, good, bad, and ugly. Throw them all together real quick. It's your turn.
No, first of all, he's got to tell about his his weekend.
That's my good, bad. That's my good, bad, and ugly the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah. You guys, did I send you the video of me running out of gas?
Oh, I saw it.
yeah, we saw
Ran out
that.
of gas. Luckily, before I left, I filled up a 5-gallon tank just to put in the back of the truck just in case. Yeah. So normally my truck, gas light comes on at 50 miles, low light comes on at 30 miles.
Pull my trailer though.
Pulling a trailer. We get to 50 miles. I told my buddy, I was like, hey Brady, usually the gas light comes on by now. We get down to 30 miles. I was like, usually the low light comes on by now. We get down to 20 miles. He's like, well, we got a gas station about 2.5 miles. I'm like, all right, I'll make another 2 miles. So we're half a mile away from the gas station. Had to pull over. He got a video. I had to pull up 5 gallons, put it in.
Where were
I
you
saw
at?
the video.
Yeah. Huh?
Where were you at?
Just outside of Springfield.
Okay.
Or coming up on Springfield.
Pull over. No, it's a cardigan.
Yeah. So we get to this is the best part about this this section of the trip. We get to the next gas station. Walk inside. The lady there looked 20 and 70 at the same time. It was the most amazing thing ever. Right?
Is it a face body thing or was it?
Let me show up in your mouth.
It was like every time you got 10 feet closer, she changed. It was
For the better?
Like that Seinfeld with the lighting.
70-20. I mean, you figure
She started at 70 from the
it
distance?
kept going between. It was the weirdest. It was like a skinwalker.
Well, those older gas stations have poor lighting.
So the only reason I went in is because I had to go to the
The
bathroom.
fluorescent lighting.
Yeah. So I go in there, go to the bathroom, come out, and they have gambling's completely legal in Illinois. So I put $20 in the machine. Brady's outside waiting. I put $20 in the machine. I was thinking, it's going to go quick. Win $200.
Yeah.
Walk out of the gas station, $200. Excited.
The problem is that 20-year-old lady gave you her phone number after she saw a rich guy.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's rich.
You can buy me 2 cartons.
He put $20 in. He's gonna buy me 1 toothbrush.
Or 1 tank of gas in Illinois.
Yeah, pretty much. We get through Missouri. We're heading into Missouri, and that's when the storms hit.
Yeah,
Bad
it hurts,
storms, tornado right there. We're right there by tornado. Quarter, almost golf ball size hail. So
Truck get dented up?
mine didn't. We stopped for gas, pulled under the thing, and
Waited out.
Yeah. And as we're pulling in, I mean, you couldn't see 2 feet in front of you. You really couldn't. Semi comes whipping by us, 70 miles an hour. Not even close to stopping. After it lets up, we didn't wait till it stopped. Wait till it let up a little bit. Sirens went off and hail, and we took off. A couple of semis on the side. I said, dude, I wonder if one of those is him. So,
Probably was.
yeah, he was hauling ass, hauling balls. Drove all the way through the night, going through Oklahoma and getting to Texas. And Texas is a big ass state.
Oh, yes.
You ever drove Texas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big ass state.
Hit the border, you're all pumped up. Oh, yeah, sweet. 8 hours later.
8 hours later,
I got more time to go.
There's Dallas.
Yeah,
We had to
exactly.
go down to San Antonio, so we spent the whole damn day, all Saturday, in Texas, driving.
How was Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's was awesome.
See the
Went
sweatshirt.
to 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, one on the way down, one on the way back.
Tried brisket?
Did.
Solid.
Brisket was good. The pulled pork sandwich, Carolina pulled pork sandwich was the best.
Okay.
Great.
So Carolina, that's a little, doesn't have the vinegary?
The vinegar one.
It's the vinegary one. I
Yeah.
thought it had coleslaw on it. It didn't.
Oh.
But it was still it was the best sandwich.
I did Turkey Club one time there. They make them that you can order at Turkey Club.
Okay.
It was solid too.
Okay.
But the brisket's really good.
And
And
somebody told me to try the clochels, some dessert, something like that, like a pastry,
was it good?
but they were all out. We were out there in the afternoon, and I guess they're gone by like 5 o'clock in the
So
morning.
you just got a bag of nuggets?
I didn't get that. I saw him. I was like, I already had these. These are
I know.
old. These are
That's
old.
old news.
So here's the kicker. Like halfway through the trip, we get to where we're going, down to San Antonio, right? And I'm Facebook Messenger, doing that to buy something. On the way down, she messaged me. She goes, "Hey, I prefer not to take cash. Venmo or Zelle is the way I like to go." And I was like, "Yes, I got cash on me. We'll do it this when we get there."
Right.
So I get there. As we're pulling into the place, the address. As we're pulling in, I told her I'd be there at 10 o'clock. We got there at 10:02. As I'm pulling in, "Hey, I'm here." She messaged me, "I'm back in a half an hour. I gotta go to the dump."
Throwing away a fish tank.
So on the bottom, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. On the bottom of the Facebook Messenger, it says, "This is a scam." It was a note that came up at the bottom of the messenger. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. For the next 20 minutes, I was figuring out a way to find this person, hunt them down. You figure the Facebook profile was fake at that point in time.
Right, right.
Well,
How do I
you
hunt this
can murder in Texas.
How do I?
Right, it's
We had
legal.
everything there.
Yeah, it's
I was
legal.
like, how do I find this person within the next hour to make it worth my trip coming down here? Because I'm turning to burning. We're going right back. By the time they find this body,
We're gone.
we're gone. We are gone.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So then, like,
There's coral everywhere. I don't get it.
so yeah. So then 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, she pulls in and goes, "This is righteous deal." And she was really cool. And the whole story was a good ending.
Did you tell
Not a
her?
happy ending.
Did you tell her that you got freaked out for a minute?
I told her everything. I was like, I didn't know if you were real. She goes, I didn't know if you were telling me real.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was weird. So, yeah.
She's like, you're like, you look like you work in a gas station.
Hey, didn't I see you?
Come on, extra $200. I know you got it.
So, did you like Britney Spears or Glenn Miller?
Yeah.
So then on the way back, Brady's real big into racing. I kind of like racing too. So Texas 2K was going on.
I saw drag racing.
Yeah, so Weed works in drag racing, and it's cool. So we stopped there for a while. It's a big event.
So you didn't get a hotel or nothing?
Didn't go down on. Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Burn, baby.
You sleep at all? A little bit in the car?
Yeah.
So you took turns driving?
45 hours in the car, 2,700 miles.
Yep. Sounds terrible.
It would have been perfect. if
You've
there was
never
one
met
more
Brady.
person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe Brady's a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just a long time in that car.
It was.
But hey,
I would
worked.
do it again. I would do it again.
Everything worked out. So,
Yep.
good. So you're ugly.
My ugly is, I don't know if you guys saw the video of the flop with his whole groin
Yeah.
at the state championship
Yeah.
game, jumping all around,
Mm-hmm.
you know, watching his kid win the state championship.
Yeah, he's out for what, 2-3 weeks?
Another
Yeah.
week, I think.
Yeah, he's been out for.
This guy was moving around like,
Jumping around.
He looked
Oh
like
my
Jordan after he made that basket.
oh
He's
yeah,
jumping.
like it was like he made the
I
basket,
know.
slapping high fives and chest bump whatever.
And he's on the court.
Yeah. pretty
At a
much.
high school game.
So,
He's a fucking clown.
you know, like we all have our good stories to tell about LaFleur, but that's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Nobody can argue that he's not a good basketball player. I mean, obviously he's one of the greats. But he's just a piece of shit. He's so
his
unlikable.
toes are like curled over each other.
Yeah, I've seen people like that. How do you walk and...
I don't know. I just saw it on a video.
Oh, that's weird.
Honey, we're not going to the beach again.
He's got like 3 toes. It's like throwing up gangs.
I keep leaving
Like,
weird
here's his toes
footprints in the
right here.
sand.
West side.
Now I gotta look it up. So you got to do an old time feet picture.
You gonna find it now?
In.
Awkward.
Oh, here it is. It's my screensaver.
Yeah, he's Michael Jordan was not. I mean, he's not the greatest upstanding guy of all time. He had his demons, and he talks shit. And he's still a likable guy. If he was sitting here, you could sit here and talk to LeBron. I just feel like I'd want to just attack him. Oh my God, that's awful. That's a deformity.
That's ill-fitting shoes.
All
It's like,
those years
Hey,
being
there's a
basketball.
reason why not to wear Nikes.
Yeah.
He's not on the 3-point line. He's one toe behind it. he's just so unlikable.
Mhm.
And no matter what he does, it just keeps getting worse.
He doesn't help himself.
No, he never does.
No.
First of all, I used to think he was cool because he partied with Diddy, and then he, rigs the NBA so it drafts his son, who's not even quality enough. He wouldn't even be a star in college this year.
No.
He'd be decent, but he's not a star.
No.
He wasn't a star in college when he was in college.
He didn't play.
Oh.
And then, just shit like this, where he's injured, can't play, dancing around on the sideline. And he's on the fucking court. He can't just sit up in the stands 5 rows back and just watch. Nope, he's got to make a spectacle of him being there.
The testicles.
And I bet all the kids are all over. They're like, oh, LeBron.
Can you imagine bunkering yourself into one of those sand traps? Sweet mother of Jesus.
What are we watching?
Well, the one's on the middle, so I won't hit that one.
What are we watching? What's this thing called?
TGL, right?
Tiger Golf League.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
The computer golf.
Yeah.
So
My ugly, I'm going to bookend Rory. Rory's eruption at the practice round because someone yelled out. He actually was a Texas college player, and his buddy hit a ball and he goes, "Don't you like the Masters?" The guy yelled out, and Rory walked over and took his phone and just walked away. Just took the guy's phone. And the guy, I think, got kicked out, couldn't come back to the rest of the tournament. First, it was a practice round. He didn't yell during your normal round. And it was just the strangest.
Isn't that theft?
Yeah, I would have jumped the rope and grabbed my phone.
Yeah.
So give him my phone. And supposedly the phone he grabbed wasn't even the guy, it was his buddy, was recording it. And that's the guy's phone he took, not the guy who said it. So obviously they were just trying to reaction. And truth hurts. They did. So I didn't understand what Rory was doing. I don't know. It was weird.
You know what? DJ was way cooler when I yelled at him, and he did what I told him to do.
Yeah.
It's like, wave to those guys. They're driving me fucking nuts. So he did. He started laughing because he's like, that guy's cool. He must be on a podcast.
So yeah, I just didn't get the Rory thing. So, but he did win. Congratulations, Rory, for winning the Players Championship.
He had a playoff today, right?
Yeah, 3-hole. He smoked the dude. Yeah, that's close. Yeah, +3 to +1, and the +1 was Rory just played it safe the last hole, I believe. So yeah, that's the start of the show. We'll be back in a minute. We're going to talk we'll talk baseball. MLB preview up next. Okay? So we will be next.
Would you like St. Patrick's Day cookies?
I brought Irish cream and Jameson too. If you guys are feeling like getting frisky and
Doing car bombs?
doing car bombs or just shots.
That's the one thing you never asked for in Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Irish car bomb.
Nope.
Don't do it. It's an American thing.
It's like going to New York and asking for 9/11.
Right. Yeah. Yes, sir. I was reading an article about that last week. It was just like, the history of the Irish car bomb. A lot of people.
About the old gangsters, right?
That and, Bloody Sunday and a lot of stuff. Well, we missed you Saturday.
Yes, it was a good time.
Very sad.
I know.
Very sad.
Krista says it's like one of your favorite holidays, if not your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenosha did a nice job.
So they keep replacing where the hole is? Or how does this work? Or is it always the same green?
They can move the green. It goes around. It goes up and down. It takes a couple minutes for the green to move where they want it to move. But yeah, it like circles around. It undulates.
Kristen say she had a fun time with us?
Yeah, she had a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun.
She was having fun.
Did you do it? We went we got done downtown and Mark and I were down there. Mark said, "Yeah, we're gonna go get some at Sunnyside." And, okay, we'll stop. And Kristen and Jenny had eaten like at 2, and we walked up. We walked up, met them at Boathouse, but it was like 5:36. I was like, "Well, we'll go." "Are you guys hungry?" I said. "You guys want to stop out?" They were, "Well, no, we can just stop out. Whatever. We're gonna have to eat. Whatever." "Okay, cool." So we go there. They decided to go Johnny Z's instead. So we go to Johnny Z's, and her mom was there.
His name Mark or something like that?
No, it was Gary,
Okay.
the uncle, but the mom was there, Kim's mom.
Okay.
And at one point, I heard Kristen go, "You're single. You gotta get your clam slammed." Jenny,
The Kovacs?
Kim's, yeah. And we're sitting over there, me and Andy at a different table, and we look at Jenny's face. Jenny's like, Jenny's beet red, cracking up. That's all Jenny did for like 10 minutes. That's all she could do was laugh.
Oh my God.
You really got your clam slammed. You really did. You're single. You're a good-looking lady. Kristen's talking. Kristen's like a hype girl in the corner.
Oh, she was killing me. Amber goes, I never spent that much time with Kristen just sitting there talking. She goes, she's killing me. I was laughing the whole time.
Yeah, we got time because we hung out at Tony's for like an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah.
Then went to the parade, and then went to Church and Market, correct? No, and then over to Apis.
Yeah, we went to Apis is nice on the roof.
Yeah,
I like
it was nice. Nobody was up there. Went up there, it was dead. So we hung out there.
I've never been on the roof.
The weather was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was like sick. It was real.
The
windy,
couple
but
people
the
that were
wind,
there, they came inside because it was too windy, so we all went outside.
The wind wasn't that cold. It was windy, but it wasn't cold. It wasn't cold at all. Sweatshirt, jeans, felt great. It was awesome.
So I was talking to her when she got home. She told me, she had a good time. I never lasted too much. I know she goes, I didn't know that they were going to go watch a parade. And I was like, wait a minute, what? She goes, I thought we were just going to go day drinking. And I was like, so the part about when we were talking about going and watching them by the harbor and then going to the parade, none of that clicked that there was going to be a parade? She goes, no, none of it clicked. I was like, you got to fucking listen a little better in life.
Did she have a problem with the parade?
No, she said it was a blast.
It was
good.
great. The whole thing was
and then
great.
she was like, well, Jenny's going to get the Benchwarmers in the parade, and we're going to ride in little Mario go-karts. I was like, that sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous. She goes, I have so many plans. I was like, wait. So I started digging in. I was like, what do you mean you have plans? She goes, well, I need to make it fun. I need to make it more fun. And I was like, well, when I called you when you were there, you were laughing and grabbing chips, and they were throwing things, and you're having a good time. She goes, yeah, I guess it was a really good time.
We had fun.
She's like, Andy, grab that chip. She got all excited. There was a chip on the ground. Andy's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she was just always throwing. She had so much fun. She had a blast, though. Thank you.
That was cool. We had fun. We had a good time. Yeah, Clayton and Danielle texted at 9. Danielle texted, we're not going to make it. Okay. So I had fun.
He was balls deep.
No, there's something going on because I thought we were going to go do something.
He's balls
Unless
deep.
they drove
he's taking
down,
her to the. He's taking her to the
drove to
hospital.
Champaign for that basketball game, the state game.
Was that?
It was 7 o'clock that night. They may have drove down to watch it.
it.
I think the team lost though.
Did they?
What, her kids' team or the ones they?
Kids go to school there.
Those two black guys. Her daughters date two black guys. Yeah.
One of the guys.
One of them's pretty good. He's like almost 7 foot or
He's a
something.
baseball pitcher though.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's getting a scholarship for baseball, not for basketball.
Oh, he's balls deep. She's dead.
6'7", I guess he gets
Yeah,
tall.
she says he's super tall. Oh, good for him.
Done. Oh, I handshake him.
Okay, right.
I like the European handshake. It's so much better than the American handshake.
What's the European?
It's this right here. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's none of this. And it's not awkward. And
Okay, you guys ready?
For what? What are we doing?
Baseball time, I guess.
Base.
I can tell you, I'm not going to be very much help, but I'll
Just
let you
wing
guys
it.
laugh at me. I'll let you guys laugh
Okay.
at me.
Here we go. Welcome back to the Benchwarmers. It is time for the MLB preview, 2025 version. As we're talking tonight, it's our 5th year anniversary. What is that, 10 or something like that? What is 5 years? Paper? I don't know. Malort. 5 years of Malort.
I thought it was time bombs.
Car bombs.
Did any of us celebrate the 5th with our wives or anything?
I probably did. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
I didn't even celebrate our 20th.
I don't.
Yeah. We don't talk much anymore.
So,
Hang on.
oh, you found it?
I think so.
Paper,
You know
I
what you're going to get? Wood.
bet.
I like it. I like
That's a Benchwarmers once in a 5 year. What's the one with 69? You have your 69th anniversary, you're getting nothing.
it.
Such a waste.
Some kind of plug. I don't know. I don't know what kind. Let's talk baseball, guys. Baseball kicks off. Actually, this week, Cubs are playing the Dodgers in Japan, but the rest of the teams are playing next Thursday.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
5 in the morning.
5 a.m.
I might get up a little bit earlier and watch a little bit.
But the rest of the teams start playing next Thursday, the 27th. So we're going to do our baseball preview tonight. And our baseball preview, we'll talk about who we think is going to win the divisions, who are going to be our Final Four, wild cards, World Series, and then maybe pick some MVPs and things like that. So Well, let's start off with, should we just go division to division like we always do? Does that sound good, everybody?
Yeah.
Put our wild cards at the end. So let's start out with the, what conference? Let's start with the AL. Let's go to the AL East. There you go. Good. The AL East, which has a lot of up in the air. That's a good place to start with the Yankees injuries. Not, you never know what's going to happen there. I saw they were still favored to win the American League, which is hard to believe. Not by a ton, but still even being in the conversation was a Garrett Cole. And Stanton, not knowing what his deal is going to be. So Garrett Cole is the bigger loss, though, I think, at this point. So
for sure.
I don't know if you guys agree with that, but Garrett Cole is a big part of it.
Yeah. They lost Louis Gill for a while too.
Until like June, I think.
At least June.
Yeah. So let's go around table. Let's start with Willie. Who do you like to win this division? And do you think a wild card will come from any of his 3 wild cards to come out of base?
Is that what it is? 3 now?
3 wild cards, yeah. So 4, 7, and then 2 teams get 5, I think, something like that.
I'm gonna go with the Orioles, and I think 2 wild cards come out of this division as well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about wild cards.
Yeah,
now?
throw the wild card out now. While you writing this stuff, Ed, as our secretary.
Yeah.
Our secretariat.
Yeah. Let me see how I can write this all down here. I'll figure it out here as we go. I'll just write. I got to write all the teams. Just
Maybe put a star next to the division winners. That's fine. That's the easiest way.
Yeah.
And we can
I'll put our initials by each one.
Yep. Perfect. So Willie's got the Orioles. What's the wild card you got?
I'm gonna go with the Red Sox and Blue Jays out there.
Okay, Red Sox and Blue Jays. Okay.
So you got the Orioles winning it.
Yes.
And no Yankees.
No Yankees.
Okay.
And that's your. Okay.
Who else is in here? Okay.
You had the Blue Jays, you said?
Yeah.
I like that.
Hop likes the Red Sox. He threw out there.
Yeah. You want me to pick this division?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got the Red Sox winning this division,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll put Hop down too. And then I'm going to take the Orioles as a wild card, and I'm going to take the Yankees as a wild card too. It's the lowest wild card. I think they'll sneak in.
Okay.
We got such a short porch. I mean, it's easy for them to get run.
Yeah.
No kidding. Nobody picked Tampa for the first. I've picked Tampa for like almost, I think, every year that we've had this show, but playing in a different stadium, and who knows what's going to happen with them.
Yeah, they're at the College Stadium, right?
They're at the Yankees spring training.
Yeah.
In Tampa. It's
Nice
right by the Buccaneers.
Yeah. It's right by their
it's a
training facility.
You've been to it?
I'm not there, but I've been. It's awesome looking stadium.
It's a legit stadium.
It's a great looking stadium.
Yeah, it's nice. I've been to games there.
So Rick, who do you like in the AL?
I'm gonna go Boston.
Boston.
That's just not the beautiful. It does stand for Boston. And then
Go make us a car bomb, God damn it! No, I'm
yeah,
just kidding. Go
that's
ahead.
nice. That's nice. I don't know. You gotta come up with a different name for them.
And then any wild cards come out of there?
I don't want to steal Ed's, but that's where I was leaning.
Okay.
You know what? I'll stick with Baltimore. I'm gonna leave the Yankees out of it also.
Yeah, they're on mine. They're barely making it
Yeah, I'm
in.
gonna Baltimore's gonna wild card it up.
So now you got to go ahead.
Yeah, I like out of this division. I'm gonna go with the Yankees to win the division still. I think the division's just. I don't know if there's really a clear-cut team. They are the best team, or they lost their best. So
Yankees. Yeah, Yankees are down some pitching. The Orioles staff is weak.
They're a softball team, but they can get.
They got a lot of good young players
They
though.
can mash. I'm gonna take Baltimore as a wild card, and that is it.
Okay. And I'll tell you why me and Hop like the Red Sox, because they're deep on pitching, and they've got a couple high upside guys with Walker Buehler and Pratchett, and I mean Giolito is going to be back pretty soon. Another guy that can put up some pretty good numbers. That staff's pretty good.
Yeah.
If they can stay healthy, which is every staff. But
how about the AL Central? And we will start with Willie started that time, right? You started
Yes,
that
I
one?
did. I did.
So let's start with Rick this time. Rick, the AL Central.
I'm going to get the wrong one here.
Is that a 4-team division? Oh, no, White Sox.
No,
I forget it's a
They all have
4-team
five.
division. I'm like, where the hell's the other one?
They all have 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? Oh, the South doesn't, do they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
the West?
It's evened out now. 15 on both sides.
Yeah, so it's 5-5-4.
No, it should be 5.
No, it's 30 teams.
Is it? You sure?
Yeah, 15 on each side.
15. Okay.
There's always one interleague game every week, you know.
Oh, I'm missing. Yeah, never mind.
We say Central?
Yes, AL.
Okay, we're not
AL.
going to pick the White Sox. Definitely not going to pick the White Sox. I'm going to go with, I'm going to say the Twins. I think they're going to pull it out. And then I'm going to give my cohort over there a pat on the back. And the Tigers are probably going to get a wild card.
Thank you, Rick.
I do what I can.
Ed.
Never root against Detroit again.
I'm in on the Twins. Their pitching staff's better than anybody's in that division. So I'm with Rick on that one. God, the Indians always seem to be there somehow. I'll go Royals as a wild card. It's another good young team. Not the White Sox.
I'm going to go Cleveland as division winner.
Okay.
You're not going to go with the $7 season tickets, White Sox?
And my wild card is going to be the Twins. Hop says Cleveland as the winner and Tigers Royals wild card. How about
Tigers and who?
Royals?
He didn't pick the Twins, huh? I like that Twins pitching staff. I really do.
So the AL West.
Hold on, I got the Tigers.
Oh, I'm sorry, Willie. Yep.
I'm going to go with the Tigers and no wild card out of it.
Okay. So now, Ed, you start the AL West out.
Oh, man. This is going to be the year the Astros don't win it. I'm going to go Mariners with that staff again. They got no hitting, but a great staff. Sorry. And my let's see how many wild cards I already got. One.
I think you get three. I think there's three wild cards.
There's 3 wild cards.
So I already got 1, 2. I already got 3. So I don't.
No wild card.
No.
Well, I have just 2 wild cards, right?
You've got 2 so far.
I'm gonna go with to win the division. I'm gonna take Texas Rangers.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna agree with you with Seattle being the wild card. I'm gonna third one on the wild card.
Yeah, I like that Rangers team too this year. Make a jump, make a comeback.
Willie.
Ditto for me. Whatever Scott said, that's what I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Texas
Rangers and Mariners.
That's your last wild card then, Willie?
Yep.
Or?
Yep. It's my last.
Yep.
And then Rick.
Athletics and Angels. It's a joke. It's a joke.
You said it.
Hey, you never know.
No,
I mean,
no.
but that's a long way to go.
Yeah.
Nobody picking the Astros, which that team's been gold.
I'm gonna go with the Mariners to win it, and the Astros as the wild card. So I got one wild card left, correct? You are correct, sir.
Yeah, you had 1. Let's see.
Yeah.
Where's your other one? I only see 1 wild card here.
I picked Detroit as a wild card.
Oh, Detroit, I missed you. Oh, yeah, you're right. I got it.
It's the one that has ICK after the R.
And you took the Astros on this one? You said?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
And Hop took the Rangers to win the division. Astros wild card.
Yeah, that's a good pick, too.
So I'll be first for this one. The NL East, which is pretty good. I'm going to take the Braves to make a comeback and win the division. And I'm going to say that the Phillies and Mets make the playoffs as wild cards. So I'll take Braves and then Phillies and the Mets as my wild cards.
That's exactly what I have.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Great minds think alike,
Yeah.
Willie.
Yeah.
Great minds. Me and Willie. It's going to be great or terrible. We don't know, Willie.
That's
We'll
right.
find out.
We'll find out.
Rick.
Why did I listen to you?
NL East. I told you not to do it.
I'm gonna go with Phillies and the Braves. Phillies taking the division,
Okay.
and then the Braves getting the wild card. don't think the Mets do much this year. I think they plan for next year.
I'm
Just so you know, I'm not betting any money on this either. No.
I'm gonna go with the Mets to win it, and the Phillies as a wild card. What was it? We didn't pick the Nationals. What other team didn't we pick?
Nationals or Miami.
Oh, Miami. Yeah, they don't count.
Hop took the Phillies to win the division, and Braves and Mets as his wild card. The Central, Willie, the NL Central. You get to go first in the NL Central.
I'm gonna stick what I did with the AL Central. There's one team making it. That's it. I think it's gonna be the Brewers.
Okay.
Where are we at?
Rick.
Rick?
I agree that Brewers are probably going to win the division. They always do. They always pull it off.
And I'm doing it for the fact that the lack of moves that the Cubs made. Tucker was great, but
I think the Cubs get a wild card.
You want a wild card on the Cubs?
I want a wild card on the Cubs.
That's your last wild card, right?
No.
You got one
I
extra.
got one more.
Ed, who you like in the NL Central?
I like the Cubs. They're deeper than any team. Especially pitching wise. I mean, the Brewers keep winning the division. I don't know how, but they just lost another pitcher again. So they just lost Tobias Myers this week. So I don't know how. It seemed like it wasn't a major injury. They just don't have depth. But they got a couple good young hitters. So, but I don't see them having the firepower.
Yeah, I just think this is I don't think it's a great division.
No,
I think it's a decent division. I think it's going to be, I think 88 games gets you to win the division, maybe 90. What do you think? And
it's probably going to be about 90.
I think I'm going to take the Cubs. I'm going to lean on the Cubs.
Yeah,
I'm not big on what they did, but the Brewers didn't do anything. And to be honest, I mean, if you go to paper on these teams, the Reds probably have the second best team in that division.
Their problem is their young pitching's always beat up.
And you got this, the way.
And they say Hunter Green's a number one. He's not really. I mean, he's a good pitcher, and he's not a great pitcher. The Cubs probably got three guys equal to him.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just go with the Cubs, and that's it.
I mean, the Brewers, if they would have kept Burns and Woodruff's supposed to be coming back here, he's starting to throw.
Yeah.
But it's his first year back off of that injury. We'll see. I mean, I love Woodruff, but
yeah.
So you're just going Cubs, nothing else. What's Hop got?
Hop has the Reds. That's it.
Yeah. And the Reds could easily win that division if their pitching holds together, and they've got a lot of depth because they added Lux, and he's going to be their Ben Zobrist guy. Mm-hmm. He's going to play every position pretty much. Yeah. And just to keep him in the order.
Good enough to hit too.
Yeah, if he hits, it's going to be a great match for him because they're short on outfielders. Their infielders are hit and miss. Some are only against righties. It's a platoon thing. Yeah.
Rick, NL West is the final.
I'm going to go Dodgers winning it and Padres getting the wild card.
Ed.
I'm going Dodgers win it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see them not win it because it would just be awesome. Just rub it. It's kind of like the Yankees thing. I'm going to go... I'm gonna take the Giants a wild card. I don't think I've only have one wild card so far. I still gotta pick another one. So the Giants.
They have it's crazy projections on here on the CBS. They have a 75% chance to win the division.
Dodgers.
The Dodgers. Nobody is higher than 50.
Yeah.
Or 50.
You know what? I'm gonna take the Diamondbacks as my other wild card. They got great staff.
I'm going to take, I don't think the Dodgers won the World Series, so I'm not taking. I'm going to take the Diamondbacks to win the division and the Giants to be a wild card.
Nice. I'd love to see it.
I might as well be the second showing on this one. That's great.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're 14 starting pitchers deep.
You can't throw them all one day.
Yeah, and you can only keep like 5 or 6 at a time. I mean... They're gonna. Here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna manipulate the
They're gonna put him in
DL.
Yeah.
Kershaw's gonna. Oh, he's got a tweaked dick hole or something, you know, and it's gonna be out for 30 days so they can rest guys.
You ever had a tweaked dick hole?
Yeah, burns.
Hop said Dodgers division, D-backs, well, and that's what I would have took if I was taking something.
Yeah,
That's what I'm taking.
Oh, I'm sorry, Willie.
Willie, you're still here.
What?
I didn't hear snoring. That's all.
Where am I?
Sure. So let's pick. If you remember who you got, let's pick your final four.
Willie, would you take Dodgers and
Dodgers and Diamondbacks.
Okay, Diamondbacks to win it? Or
No,
Dodgers?
Dodgers to win
Okay.
it. Diamondbacks.
So your final four, Willie. Oh, we look in the final four.
Let's go with.
How am I gonna mark this?
I'm gonna go in the AL. Orioles and Tigers.
Okay. And the
NL, I'm gonna go with the. Dodgers. You really don't know how it's going to set up with the wild card, so it's kind of too soon to tell, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so
you guys got him.
taking a crapshoot at it. Dodgers and Phillies.
Okay. And who's your World Series? And who's your winner?
We're going to go Dodgers, Tigers. Dodgers win.
Okay. Rick.
Just put a line through the Tigers then. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. We're over here trying to figure this out. This pen and paper stuff is crap.
It's hard to write all this stuff down.
Rick, you're up.
I'm gonna go Orioles and shoot. Orioles and Twins. With the Twins beating the Orioles. I'll make it easy for you. And then National League, I'm gonna go with the Padres and the Cubs.
Oh, just like 84.
Yeah.
And the Cubs winning, and then the Cubs winning.
Oh, I'd love the Cubs twins. That would be awesome.
Yes. Write it down so it happens.
Yeah.
You probably get tickets up there for like $35 up at Target Field.
Yeah. And get a Zusi Lucy with it.
Yeah, it was sweet.
I'm in.
Scott, what you got?
I'm going to go with the Texas Rangers versus the Cleveland Indians.
I like that one.
And I'm going to go with the Atlanta Braves versus the Phillies.
That's a good one.
That's realistic,
And
yeah.
I'm going to go with the I'm going to go with the Indians and Braves.
And the Redskins win it.
And
The winner is America.
and the Indians winning the World
Oh, you'd be hearing it all.
Or Guardians, I'm sorry. I keep saying Indians, I'm sorry.
I've been writing Indians. You don't even notice.
I'm going to take Guardians to win the whole thing.
I'll still write it.
That's it. So, what I say, Indians and Braves, and the Indians take the whole thing, Guardians.
What's Hop got?
Hop has Tigers, Rangers, Dodgers, Braves, Rangers versus Dodgers, and Dodgers winning. So,
I still got one here.
oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go.
So quick to move on.
I'm gonna go. Red Sox.
Ooh. Oh,
Great.
wait, hold on. Ooh.
I'm gonna go Red Sox Twins. With the Red Sox winning that, and then I'm gonna go Dodgers Phillies. Let's see, I got Phillies right. Yeah, Phillies. And I'm gonna say that it's gonna be Phillies Red Sox. I'm gonna say Dodgers are gonna lose at the end there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stick with the Red Sox.
Okay.
The Bregman-led Red Sox.
I mean, it's hard to bet against the Dodgers. I mean, if they don't win, we somebody's got a shot here of hitting this because we've only 2 of the 5 picked it. I mean, like you said, the 75% chance.
Yeah.
Which that doesn't matter. The baseball's tough, man. You get into a 5-game series or a 7-game series, it's pitch. I mean, the Diamondbacks could easily with Burns and Zach Gallen, and they got a couple big starters at the top of that rotation.
Yeah.
You could beat the Dodgers with that. Same thing with the Red Sox. I mean, they got the big. Oh, well, the Braves too. If they have Strider and Chris Sale healthy, I mean, are there any 2 better pitchers than those 2 guys in baseball? I mean, they could easily, if they can get them both healthy.
Good 1-2 punch, dude.
Shit, yeah. But they got the problem with Acuna's out still for a while, so we'll see. The Braves are kind of a wild card to me because they got some big injuries right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's how those guys respond and come back.
Is Strider coming back this year?
Yeah, he's working his way back right now.
Oh, that's good.
So he might be, I think he's a few more weeks out. But again, you're coming back from an injury again, so how do you respond? I mean, he had 280 strikeouts just 2 years ago. He's tough.
Yeah.
And Sale led the league. Sale won the Cy Young this year.
I believe he did.
Yeah. So they've got the arms in a series to win.
Yeah.
And that's all it takes. I don't think the Cubs have those arms. They've got good arms, but they don't have 2 stud arms like those teams.
Hop said Strider pitched today, actually.
Did he?
So
Yeah, he's on his way back.
So, any idea who you guys like for, if you have any off the top of your head, AL MVP? Any ideas about who that may be?
I'm going to go with Vlad Guerrero.
Oh, okay. Nice. Good old Vlad. Willie?
Let me think here. Let me look here.
Nope.
I'm gonna go with Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh, nice one.
Rick, do you like somebody?
I don't know. I think really.
Hop likes Jordan Alvarez.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Gunnar Henderson.
I honestly, I hope all these guys win because I have them in a bunch of my leagues.
Fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
NL MVP. Who do you like in that Willie?
Let's see if this trade works out well for him. I'm gonna go with Kyle Tucker.
Oh, okay. You know what?
I hope so. I just traded for him last night in the league.
If he's the MVP, that means the Cubs did well. So that's good.
Right, yeah.
And hopefully he's re-signed by that point.
Yeah, before the MVP award. Won't be good if it's after. Any pick, Rick? Ed, who do you like?
In the National League.
National.
I'm just taking all these suggestions to Vegas to figure out wrong.
Geez, I gotta go with Tommy again.
I'm gonna go with
Because if he pitches,
I'm gonna go with Tatis.
okay.
Hop took Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
That's a good pick too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. Otani's the obvious. But
Or Freeman, or any of their first 5 hitters on that team.
yeah.
I saw a meme today that if Otani has the same season that he had last year, it'd take him 20 seasons to catch Ricky Henderson.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Who'd you take, Scott?
Tatis.
Tatis.
How about the AL Cy Young? You guys like there? If you have an idea.
You go with Scooble.
Oh, okay.
Again, huh? Didn't he win last year? He won last year.
I think he did. Yeah, you're right.
2 years in a row. When's the last time somebody won 2 in a row? It's been a while.
The way he pitched towards the end there. You know?
Yeah, pitcher we will.
I'm trying to think right offhand here because there's so many injuries. I was gonna go Garrett Cole.
I'm gonna go with Louis Castillo.
From the Mariners.
Mariners, yeah. And then the NL MVP, Joe Ryan is who Hop took.
That's why I do like that Minnesota. They're kind of like the Cubs. They got like 3 or 4 good solid pitchers. I haven't picked one yet for Cy Young yet.
Mm-mm.
Trying to think. Come back to me on that. I can't even think of a nail guy.
Okay, how about the NL Cy Young. NL, I like. I'm gonna go with Zach Wheeler.
I'm gonna go with Chris Sale.
Back to backs, double back to backs.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Corbin Burns.
The AL.
Yeah, for the NL.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Corbin was listed on the AL here. That's weird.
Yeah, he's with the Orioles. And he's on.
He got moved to the
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who I can find in the AL here.
You guys don't think Paul Skeens is going to be all that this year?
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
a good one.
I like Skeens too.
I don't know. I like Skeens better than my pick.
Yeah.
I'm just here to throw it at you.
You want me to change it for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Skeens over Wheeler. Because he could have won last year. There's a chance he could.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
He could have won last year if he stays.
What
healthy.
does Hop got?
Hop took Skeens.
Skeens too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of change it. I'll stick with Corbin Burns. It's gonna be his last year there. I still need an American League. Man, I don't like any of these guys. I'll go way off the charts. Walker Buehler.
Oh, okay, there you
Because I'm mad the Cubs never went and got him for what they,
go. Could have got him.
And I don't see any on the other big. I mean, the Twins got a couple guys that could, be in the top 5. Orioles have nobody,
Yeah.
and that's a big team. Yankees have nobody.
So a couple questions here for bowl prediction type stuff. Will, what do you call them when you're doing?
What's that?
When you do that, not bowl predictions, but
Like an over and under type thing.
like overreactions, I guess.
Yeah.
Overreaction.
100%.
Yeah.
AL Central, this division will only have one playoff team. A couple of us picked 2, but you think it's possible you have one? The AL Central only gets one playoff team?
For sure.
It's possible.
Yeah, very possible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How about the AL East? A couple of guys, like the Yankees will miss the postseason.
I got him.
I got him missing it too.
Yeah, I do too. I think the lack of pitching is going to be too hard to come back from.
Julio Rodriguez will be the MVP. I'm going to say no.
No, because that team doesn't have much hitting other than him,
It's all
and he's the
right.
guy. They're just going to start pitching around him.
The Dodgers will have their lowest winning percentage in at least 7 years. I'm going to say yes. I picked not the playoffs, so they better.
Their lowest?
That'll be the worst they've been in 7 years. Oof.
No, I don't believe that. They'll be better than those years. Yeah, they're going to have better than some.
They won't be the worst. Oh, they're 7.
No.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How about the Braves will be the best team in the NL?
Barring injuries.
It's very possible.
It's plausible.
The Reds will finish ahead of the Cubs.
No.
It's very possible.
I took the Cubs winning the division, so I have to say no.
I did too, but I mean they could easily win that division. That division's weak.
So that was a few things they threw out there for that. They have,
Wait. What was the one about the Dodgers?
the Dodgers will have their worst record in the last 7 years.
That was never mind. That was the holdout year, right?
Or winning percentage.
2020.
2020 was COVID.
So I mean, if they've won 100 games every year in the last 7 or something.
Well, the lowest winning
they only won like 93 back in
the lowest
18, they won 92.
92.
the lowest winning percentage. You're saying
Yeah.
so it's just because they're basic. Because 2020 you got to go off percentage to get a number.
Well, 18 they were only 92 wins.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's probably
Still
where.
at 564 though.
Yeah, it's pretty high still.
So they'll have less than 90.
Yeah.
What was their
30 games over 500? Or
What was their
whatever.
COVID percentage?
The COVID or 717.
Yeah.
They only had 17 losses.
That's the year they won the World Series. That was Gavin's first ring.
43 and 17.
Yeah, they were killing it. That's why everybody likes to put that asterisk just to piss off Dodger fans until last year. Ah, fuck, they only played like 60 games. Anybody could win 43 out of 60.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I
crazy.
think the Tigers came close that one year in '84.
Hop asked, will the Dodgers break the league wins record?
Which, like, 117?
Yeah. Was that who did that? The Mariners and then lost the first round of
Yeah.
playoffs?
I mean, if Okay, how about this? Dodgers break 115. Just one.
Is it 117 or 114?
I think it's 116 is the thing.
I don't think we'll do that.
It might be in the 120s from the old days, but I'm going to say modern times. I think it's 116.
I think there's so many.
How about this? Dodgers win over 110.
116.
160. Yeah.
1
Mariners. Yeah, and they got bounced by I think the
Yankees
yeah.
with the
I
back.
believe they call it Wally Wong.
Yeah. That was a young
Okay.
A-Rod, right, on that team?
Okay, let's change it. The Dodgers win one.
A-Rod.
A-Rod was on the Mariners, wasn't he? And Buhner then?
Yeah, A-Rod, Buhner,
Edgar Martinez?
Edgar.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson?
That
was on
was a good
team,
team,
right?
Yeah, that was a good team.
I'm going to say no. It's so hard.
How about just to 110?
It's hard. It's like almost undefeated in the NFL now. It's hard to do that because there's so much guys getting more time off, and although they're deep enough, I guess I don't know.
I'm going to say no. They can't even win 110.
And they'll get close. So let's say
I mean, 103, 104 is a lot.
106 to 109. I'm gonna say.
The Cubs also had 116 wins in the season.
What year? 07?
06.
Yeah, I knew it. I was close.
2006.
Yeah, that was when they played the Pirates. It wasn't even the Pirates yet. It was,
They were the Barnacles.
The Scallywags.
the Pittsburgh Scallywags. The Iron Workers.
So you don't think they can?
I don't think they can win 110.
No.
You think
I don't think they will.
You don't.
It's tough,
Good
man.
question.
That team's stacked, and then they play in a tough division. They got to play the Padres. They got to play the Giants. They got to play the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I agree.
They ain't winning one. There's no way. If they do, get
Then
out
they gotta
the
play.
get out the way.
Gotta play a handful against the Phillies, the Braves. That's their conference or division or their
The league, yeah.
their league.
Yeah,
so,
they're still playing against the Cubs, the Brewers. Yeah,
yeah.
no way. No way. You'll see tomorrow. I mean, they're going to probably lose one of these two games against the
Get the
Cubs.
brooms out.
Get the brooms. Could happen.
Get the kimonos out.
The Dodgers are throwing two pitchers that
Samurai swords.
Yeah,
have like 20 total games in the major leagues. I mean, I think they'll throw.
they can't make it. Their best player, one of their best players, got sick. Had to come home.
Really?
Mookie Betts
Mookie.
got a virus. Lost 15 pounds.
Yeah, but I bet he ain't missing his podcast.
Mhm.
I like Mookie, but
Eat some raw fish now.
So any other baseball?
I mean, we gotta-
tidbits?
we're not going to guess Rookie of the Year.
Oh, we can do that.
You
Yeah.
want to do Rookie?
Yeah,
That's
Rookie
the
of the Year.
last one, probably.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year we can do. I
We'll
guess.
go with rookie.
I like that one. Really? That's in the National.
It says he qualifies here. I'm gonna go with Jackson Churio.
Really?
It says he can. This guy picked him.
No, he was up for it last year. He finished third last year. Behind Jackson Merrill.
Oh yeah.
No, he can't. And Skeens is done too because he had too many games pitched. Yes, let's just drop the rookie. We can't even figure out enough of them right now. We'll come back to it once we take a look.
Yeah, we
Right.
can.
You're gonna have to look it up just to see who's the possible rookies coming up. I mean, the Cubs got one of the bigger ones with Matt Shaw. I don't think he's like a rookie of the year type guy though. And actually, the guy they traded for Bregman, Cam Smith, might make the starting lineup for the Astros. They're saying,
Right?
which I don't believe. Who else? I'm just trying to think.
Spitballing here.
And they got Dylan Cruz,
Dylan Cruz, that's a good one from the
Matt
Nationals.
What's the kid?
Shaw, Bubba Chandler,
From the Pirates,
Andrew Painter,
Phillies pitcher,
Kobe Mayo,
Orioles, right? Or is Kobe Mayo still with the Orioles?
Yeah. Jackson Jobe,
Yeah, Jackson. From
Yeah, Tigers.
Jason Dominguez,
Yankees, he ain't gonna win it. That's
Jason Wilson.
Hmm.
Oh, Jacob,
Jacob, shortstop.
Athletics.
Yeah, and it could be some one of these guys from like the A's or Miami's got a couple young pitchers too.
Christian Moore from the Angels. Hot one up.
Yeah, a guy like that. Yeah, there's some young guys out there, but I don't see anybody that's other than Roki. Is the only one to me that would be like up above everybody.
Yeah.
All the rest, there's not like a Skeens coming up this year. That's just that I know of.
No.
So, yeah, we'll go back to that. Those are just shots in the dark, anyways.
So we'll be back. We're gonna talk about we'll do NCAA tournament. We'll talk about that. We'll do birthdays. And,
Shots.
And we're gonna do a car bomb when we come back.
Oh shit.
Right?
Sure.
Sure. There you go.
I'm in. A nice strong stream you got, Willie.
What do you say, Rick?
So Willie's got a nice strong stream going in there.
Ah.
Good job, buddy. You help, guys? You help, you help. Goody, goody, goody.
So we're gonna do basketball.
Yeah, we'll pick our final four.
Well, I need a list. I gotta look it up.
Just how coaches prefer the NCAA. What the hell is this? Ratio. Oh, that's him back in there. Who is that guy?
Looks like some nerd.
The guy on the left?
Right.
I don't know who that is. Billy McCaffrey? John Kastner. Arizona guard. Oh, yeah. Those Arizona teams were good, and they kept losing in the tournament early.
Simon. Yeah. So they're talking about, you know, what could have been my bad too is North Carolina making it.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. That's bullshit. That they got in because of their name.
This guy, I guess, what's his name? Yeah, I'll play it for you real quick. It was pretty good. His rant. Where's that?
But again,
do you think, Rick? Do you agree, Rick? Rick?
I would agree. I would say it's a mixer. So yeah, it'd be a cocktail, right?
Irish cocktail. Who's that?
Oh, me, huh? Somebody called squirrel. I got caught looking. So
5 years of seamless beauty.
And that's my segue in. So yeah, what we got here is the infamous Irish car bomb. If you're over in Ireland, please don't ever say that. But here in the States, it's Guinness Stout, very dark beer, a little bit of Bailey's and Jameson. And the premise is you're supposed to have them both sitting like this. You pull one, and one drops, and you drop the other one, and it splashes, and you drink them, you chug them. However, because we like the spot we're at, and they're plastic cups, I say we pour, and then chug.
So we're going to pour both in?
Pour, chug?
I would say pour both in. I don't know if it matters which one goes first, but I would probably do the Jameson first.
Okay.
Just my personal
Otherwise,
opinion.
it might be a little curdling.
So pour, chug?
Pour, chug.
Okay, ready?
And first one to the bottom wins. Yep. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. Chocolate milk. Yummy.
Second place. It's actually not that bad.
Not terrible.
Thank you.
I thought it was going to be
Not
worse.
terrible. There's room for more.
Yeah.
I hate
I can
whiskey.
see by Scott's face. He's wanting more.
Yeah. Give me 4 more. Pony him up.
Let's go. Here it goes.
What was in there? Was it the Bailey's? She said? Yeah. That's probably what made it taste like chocolate milk.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I went right down. I'm surprised because I hate whiskey.
If I get it, it goes right down.
Twice.
Oops.
I didn't even spit any out.
So I'm going to grab these cups out of here, otherwise they're going to get stuck on the table. So.
Well, thank you, sir.
That was good, actually. So I'm going to have the chips tonight. I better wash it down with a cookie.
Well, good call.
The chaser, cookie
Can I give
chaser.
him my can, too? Thanks, Rick.
Sure.
Oh, a cookie chaser.
Mm-hmm. Benchwarmer style cookie chaser.
Mm-hmm.
With
So,
St. Patty's sprinkles, too.
oh, yeah. Yep. So today is St. Patrick's Day. That's why the car bomb, obviously. And today we...
Yeah, like Rick said, you can't say that in Northern Ireland. Bobby Sands.
So NCAA tournaments this week. It kicks off. I know we'll be talking about it in the next few weeks. But we're going to give our final 4 picks. We'll do that if you guys would like.
We're still doing that?
Well,
that old thing?
St. Patrick's Day shirt that I think Kristen got this weekend.
Oh, that is it. Yep.
We got that at Apis, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
think so, yeah.
we did. You are correct, sir.
Well, I went to grab one for myself, and I needed like 3 sizes bigger. I was like, there's no X's even on that thing. Yeah.
You get that shirt at
I
Apis?
looked
You get that shirt at Apis, too?
my Earl Campbell jersey.
Oh, God. We crack ourselves up. If we don't crack anybody else up, we crack ourselves up.
Yep. Number 14 podcast in Chile.
Yeah. Here we are.
Something like that.
So, who you got, Willie, for your final 4?
I tell you what, I'm thinking chalk.
Okay.
Thinking chalk.
So all 4 16s moving on. I like it. Oh, sorry.
But let me see if I'm going to change something. I tell you what, there's 2 teams I definitely like more than others.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Duke and Florida.
Okay.
Florida, I think, is
And they would play each other in the Final Four.
watching them play. Well, no, they would.
Yeah, they're in the same bracket.
No,
No, they're across from each other.
they're crossing
They'd be
each
a
other.
Are
champion.
they-
They'd
what
be
the hell's on
championship.
mine here? This is weird.
This is like 3 years ago, Ed.
No, mine shows.
Billy Donovan versus Mike
Yes.
Krzyzewski.
Duke's Eastern Regional and Florida is West Regional.
I got West Oh yeah. You're right.
South versus
Some of
West,
those
East
brackets
versus-
are flipped.
They're
weird.
flipped. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it now. So I'm on the Auburn side now. Yeah.
I liked Iowa State until they were smart. They didn't say anything about their top player being injured. Otherwise, they might have gotten a worse seed.
Okay.
It's kind of like what happened to. Remember when Cincinnati had that one really great team with Kenyon Martin?
Yeah.
And he broke his leg, but they didn't say it.
When Huggins was coaching.
Yeah. So
Good old Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear. So I definitely like Duke in Florida,
Okay.
and then out of the South, like one guy just mentioned that it's such a tough. Michigan State's in there. Michigan's in there. Yeah, I'll throw them in there just for the hell of it.
You want Michigan?
No, I'm not going with them yet.
Don't.
I'm not.
They struggled against Wisconsin. Wisconsin struggled more though.
Right. So I think I'm going to go. I'm going with.
Marquette's in that bracket.
I'm gonna stay with the number 1 seed Auburn.
So you're gonna have Auburn versus Florida.
Auburn versus Florida.
Okay, and then Duke versus.
That's the question. I'm gonna. Well, it's too early for that. I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee. So we got Tennessee versus Duke, and we got Florida versus Auburn. I think it's gonna be Duke, Florida. Final.
Okay.
And I like Florida. I think they got 2 of each guy on their team. That one can come off the bench. Someone gets in foul trouble. I watched them play a couple of games this year, and they looked really, really good. So I'm gonna go with Florida.
Okay. Rick.
I'm gonna go Auburn. No, scratch that. I'm sorry, scratch that. I apologize. Michigan State and Florida.
Okay.
Gosh.
Michigan State versus Florida. Okay, and then.
Yeah, it's hard to get away from Duke. I'm gonna go with Duke, and then I was gonna take Tennessee, but if Willie's taking Tennessee, I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna take Kentucky.
Okay. And who do you got in the who do you got in the championship? You said already. Who do you got in championship, Rick?
Duke's gonna be so Duke versus Florida, and then Duke wins it.
Okay. Ed?
Man. Rick's got almost the same thing I have. I have Michigan State. I don't know about Florida. I gotta look. Florida's good too. See if there's any. I gotta look real quick to see who else. Oh, UConn's in there 3 times in a row. No. I'm gonna go St. John's, and then I'm gonna go Duke. Where's Alabama in here?
They're number 2 seed with Duke.
They ain't making that. And then I'll pick Houston then. Something weird.
So Houston versus Duke, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna have Duke
versus.
Man, I like that St. John's team. I've been watching them a little bit. So Duke, St. John's, and Duke. That Duke team's good, from what I've seen.
I like Auburn and St. John's. I'd like Alabama over Duke. And I like Houston. And I'm going to go with Alabama, Auburn, all SEC championship.
Wow. And they've played multiple times this year.
And I'm going to take Auburn to win the whole thing.
Bruce Pearl.
Against Nate Oates.
Yeah.
Local guy.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the games I'm looking forward to, if it happens.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you look in the future, what game do you want to see?
St. John's versus Arkansas.
Ooh, okay. Little old school rematch.
Little casino.
That's just a quick second round.
It is quick second round, but it's a game I'm looking forward to if it happens. If Calipari can get his Razorbacks to beat
Kansas.
Kansas.
They've been down.
They've been pedestrian at best.
Yeah.
Who's their coach?
Bill Self.
It's still Bill Self?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got some couple good a great playing game, I think, with Texas and Xavier.
Yeah,
that's a very good basketball.
That's in Milwaukee, too. Or it's the winner goes to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And we saw both of those teams in Milwaukee the last time we were there.
Yeah. And then I'm a fan of the San Diego State North Carolina game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be a good game as well. I think North Carolina, as people think, maybe shouldn't be there, but I think that's a good. I just don't understand the playing concept. I don't think teams that are
11s. Why are they playing in when a 16 isn't?
I don't get it, and I kind of I get it. I don't get it. I understand the 16 seeds playing each other, but I don't. It's weird. It's just weird.
What do you think about Wofford?
Wofford, yeah, the Terriers
from
Carolina,
Spartanburg,
yeah.
South Carolina.
Yeah, a friend of the show, Michael Roach, played football there.
Yeah.
Yeah, big. I watched that game tonight. Nice win for them. Hey, if you had to pick a low seed to win a game, pull off an upset.
So this is 12 or even farther.
Let's say 12 or lower. And no, let's say 13.
Who's Wisconsin playing?
Let's say 13 because 12s win a lot. It's not a surprise ever anymore. Let's go 13 or higher. Who would you take right? You said Yale.
Yale.
Okay, that's a
good pick.
That's a good pick.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rick with an ups. I'll write this down. Yale. Just put a circle there.
Willie, you got somebody?
Trying to remember who the Yale point guard is. They say he might be the best point guard
In the country?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Who is it? Number 4, the white dude?
White dude at Yale. What are the chances? Racist.
Bez.
Observanist.
Yeah, right.
What's his name here? Trying to find.
I got two here.
Okay.
I like Grand Canyon.
So you want to pick one from each side of the bracket?
Yeah.
Or is both on the same side?
Pick one. Yeah, I'll take Grand Canyon on the south and west side, and then on the east and midwest side, I like High Point.
Yeah, High Point can score.
Although they're playing two Big Ten teams, but we will see. I mean, those are kind of teams that I kind of
Grand Canyon, Maryland, huh?
Yeah, Maryland's a good team though. I suck, and Purdue's a good team too, but. Tournament's weird, man.
Yeah, it is.
You got any upsets on either side?
I'm gonna go with Akron.
Oh, the Zips.
The Zips.
Yeah.
They're MAC school.
Yeah.
So
That's a good one.
I'm on Akron as well.
I like Akron too. Yeah, I did against Arizona. That'd be a big one.
So
I'm gonna take Troy.
Woo! Troy is playing one of the big teams. Yeah, Kentucky.
Yep. Okay, Troy. Okay.
Then after that, they'll get Illinois, Texas, and Xavier.
Which teams are in their first tournament? There was a couple I thought I saw.
I'm gonna guess a couple teams.
Wasn't it High Point? High Point is this their first?
High Point might be.
One team it's their first year. I think it was their first year in D1 even.
Oh, that's UC San Diego. Who's playing Michigan?
Oh, okay.
First one D1, yeah.
But that's not a
San Diego State.
No.
Michigan. I'm sorry, Michigan.
UC San Diego.
My bad.
UC San Diego.
Yep. My bad. Yeah,
That's a 12 though. We're not going that high.
No, we said 13.
I'm gonna go Yale with my other one then too.
You and Rick on the Yale wagon.
Yeah, with
Who
A&M.
was that?
I found out there was
A&M.
white people there.
Who was that? The Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs.
They're all the Bulldogs. Nobody picked Lipscomb.
Who's Lipscomb to play?
Iowa State. They're gonna get smoked.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know.
It's in Milwaukee too. Could have saw him.
Yeah, that was the only. I was watching the brackets come out yesterday, and that was the only Iowa State. I'm like, oh, that's a good team, you know. All the rest on that side sucked.
Well, yeah, on Sunday you might get Kentucky, Illinois. That might be a good one.
But then on the other games, Kentucky, Xavier, Texas, it was like all big teams. It was pretty good.
And you might get Ole Miss and Iowa State on Sunday too.
Yeah.
Here's a quick interesting point. One of every 5 teams in the NCAA tournament is an SEC member.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had
14
teams. Yeah. I mean, and not many weren't deserving either. That conference was loaded. They had a good basketball season.
Could you? Okay, let's do a. Does an SEC team win it?
I got
you
I got
one.
two playing each other. Auburn, Alabama.
Yeah, I don't have any in the Final Four.
Well, you how many teams? 14.
Is Houston? Houston's not SEC, right?
Is Houston SEC or are they American Conference? Something like that. What do they know? No, they're not. No. Because Alabama and Auburn were always top of that.
Right.
So they got 14 out of 64. So that's
66.
66. So it's a 20% up, like a 15 or 16% chance to win the tournament, right? Ish. 18%.
How many of them play each other? That kills it all. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's a good point. But they still can. Yeah.
Right.
I'll go through them right now. Willie has Auburn, Florida, and Tennessee. Rick has Florida and Kentucky. I don't have one, and you have Auburn, Alabama. So we all pretty much picked a bunch.
You have to pick one.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm going on a limb. One of them doesn't make the Final Four. Could happen. I doubt it.
Yeah.
So I'm just reading some interesting points about the tournament. So there's a severe upset warning has been declared for the Midwest region. Number 4 Purdue must deal with a High Point team that has won 14 games in a row, and whose 5 losses this season were by a combined 22 points.
Yeah, they were good.
Number 5 seed Clemson faces McNeese, a 27-6 steamroller that has lost 1 game since December 14th. Trailed only 20 seconds in the Southland tournament, and early season played Alabama to 8 points and Mississippi State to 3.
And beat Carthage.
The Cowboys have had 35 runs of 10-0 or more, 4 of them to start games. They've owned the Southland, going 40-2 in the past 2 seasons against league opponents.
This ain't your father's NCAA tournament anymore.
Uh-oh.
This is crazy. You don't got.
It's ever since that Davidson team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah. Well, with Valparaiso, Bryce. Bryce Drew.
Bryce Drew, yeah.
Yeah, there's a
He's
player.
in Grand Canyon now.
Well, when Virginia lost a couple years ago, number 1 seed, right?
Yep.
They lost.
Yep.
We'll use that.
And so number 7 UCLA gets a Utah State program that has been to 3 consecutive NCAA tournaments with 3 different coaches.
Wow.
Right? Doesn't make any difference who's at the wheel, man.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Let Jesus take the wheel. Okay, well, let's do birthdays.
and today's birthday is a friend of the show, Keith Rash. Keith Rash, and he's like he's 20 years younger than I am, and like he's 10 years younger than you are. So
He's 31.
So he's 43?
Yep. I believe he's 43. So
Wow.
happy birthday, Keith Rash.
Man, he's the good-looking brother. Well, Kevin's older, though, so he's got some more miles on him. Just being honest. I mean, Kevin's 46, 40. Yeah, he's 40.
He's my sister's age, so
46.
7 years, yeah.
When you're 47. Yeah, he's right there.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, Keith's young.
Oh, Big East got 14. They got 11, so that's the most ever. 14.
Not even close, too.
Wow.
The Big Ten had 8 teams, and you're like, wow, that's a lot of teams.
Right. Well, they got screwed too. Indiana should have been.
Indiana, someone else they said. Someone was
Ohio State.
Ohio State, another team
Yeah,
that should have probably been in. They said.
Yeah, so they could have easily had 10.
Right. All right, who's going first in this?
Rick brought the car bombs,
Yeah.
All right.
which we can't say
Rick, I
on.
think you started bringing more out. You said.
We can't say that on
I've
YouTube.
had enough.
I'm just kidding.
boy.
I'm just kidding.
Jeez.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Go to Gordy's Sticks?
Oh my God, no.
Right here we get time.
I gotta get up tomorrow.
We all gotta get up tomorrow sometime.
Rick gets to go first.
All right, Ricky.
Ricky Booby.
His actually birthday was yesterday. Ozzie Newsome. You know what Ozzie Newsome is?
I do not.
He's the NFL player rep.
Well,
He was.
He used to be the general manager
GM
for
of the Ravens.
Ravens,
His
and
kids in jail.
he was he played for the Browns.
Browns.
Oh, no,
Hall of
I was
Famer.
thinking of Troy Vincent anyways. Yeah.
72.
That's good. Oh, we're going my way.
I did it.
How you gonna go?
I'll say 69.
Oh, I thought he was older than that.
I knew he was right around 70.
Yeah, my dad's way older than that.
Good guess. That's a good one. Set you up for that one.
Yeah, I was going all in right there.
Mm.
I never get the
I
chance.
like it. There's a lot of them last week too.
Yeah, there was. Joel Embiid.
69.
I was gonna...
He plays like he
He
is.
acts like he is.
Joel Embiid,
Joel.
28.
I'm going to say he is 31.
Oh, man,
He is ages old.
he's had a rough career actually for being a stud.
Scott, your favorite soccer player, Mia Hamm.
Oh, yes.
I like Ham. Where's Mark when you need him?
Hamill.
So Mia Hamm, she is. What'd you say?
You said Mark, I said Hamill.
Stick to reading questions. Oh, Mia Hamm, she is going to be. Ooh, she's going to be. Who's the age? I'm going to say 50.
By the way, her birthday is today.
Oh,
Okay.
St. Patrick's Day.
Mm.
I said 50.
You're up.
Oh,
He's looking at me like I'm
47.
So Nomar's 51. I'll say 51.
53.
So she's older.
Crater Robert.
Mm-hmm.
I know Nomar's 51 because I watched him hit a ball off the wall against me in an 18-year-old game.
Rick.
Rick.
We're going to do
Bad
cheer or something.
Boone. Andre Rison.
I see.
He's when I dated
Left eye.
left eye, yeah.
Yeah.
Out front to the ground.
Good hold on,
I'm
Durant.
gonna guess he
Don't piss
is
her off.
56.
Let's see. Left eye was killed in Tegucigalpa, Honduras, in a car crash.
Airplane crash.
Or airplane crash, was it?
Airplane crash, right?
I don't know. It was a fiery
She
crash.
couldn't
That was
see
a
it.
car crash.
I think it was a car crash outside of Tegucigalpa.
No, car crash was a shot.
Asante.
Ooh, yeah, you
she's
guys
right.
might be right. I'll say Risen's 47.
I'm going to say he's 53.
58.
Wow, he's older than I thought. Obviously.
How much? 58?
58.
Oh, so you're off?
That's a
Oh,
good guess.
Damn it.
Ed. Scotty Pods. Scott Posednik.
Oh, Podsednik.
Yeah, car crash.
Was it?
46. I don't know. I don't remember him.
49. 49.
Wow, you're fucking nailing them.
You're right there.
I'll start calling you that. I don't know what the
Kreskin.
family.
Question. All right, Scott.
Me?
Aesop Choi.
He sat Choi. Oh, I remember him. Didn't him and Kerry Wood smoke each other?
Yes, they did.
He sat Choi. I'm gonna say he's 44.
45.
43.
46.
Ah!
I was right. I wanted 44.
Rick. Bobby Orr.
Let's see who scored the goal. 72.
Mm-hmm.
68.
I love it.
So he scored the big goal in 72, which is 52 years ago, right? Would be 53. Let's see. 77.
Oh, damn.
Ed. Shawan Dunstan.
Dunstan was drafted in 82 at 18 years old. So that's, what, 43? How many
Big
years is
brain
that?
on that. Mind if I...
40.
Some of that soda, but
I might be off by a
Sure.
year. You might have been 17, so it's 43. I'm going to say 61. Yeah, damn it.
Oh, I don't know which way to go here. I'm gonna go 60.
62.
Dang it! Went the wrong way.
Rick's
That
on the
was so
board.
close. I know.
I knew yours was around 60. I
You-
just didn't know.
You know, I know that. Augie was drafted one
Yeah.
pick after him.
I don't know how you guys didn't know that.
Scott, J.J. Watt. His birthday is this Saturday.
39.
38.
37.
36.
Ay, ay, ay. He still looks good for his age.
Yeah,
Looks like a young Kerry Wood.
yeah he's a owner of a soccer team.
His girl plays on it.
No, he's a team in England. I was watching a story about him.
That's called Wrexham. That's a different guy. That's Ryan Reynolds you're thinking of.
He has a team. I can't remember the name of the team. But he said he's got a bet with his goalie. His goalie doesn't give up a goal the rest of the year. He has to go play for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Wow. That's a
And-
pretty good deal.
And the guy's got 13 games so far. He hasn't been scoring 5.
Wow.
So it's getting real. So, Rick. William Shatner.
I don't know. How old? Fun fact about Shatner's face,
Oh, you sat in it?
baby. It is modeled after the Halloween mask. So the Halloween mask is modeled after William Shatner.
Ah,
Like just the mask?
the Michael Myers thing, right?
Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you mentioned any mask.
That's Friday the 13th anyway.
Friday
So,
the 13th,
yeah.
There you go.
Oh, so you're talking Mike Myers, though.
No, the Halloween one.
Whatever, the one that's got the rubber mask on his face. Not the
Yeah, Mike Myers.
Not the
That's
hockey
Mike
mask.
Myers.
hockey mask.
Yeah, Mike Myers.
That's Friday the 13th, right?
Friday 30th is Jason.
Jason, okay. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's why I said they all
What
suck.
did I say?
Mike
I
Myers.
think you were
Halloween.
right.
I was right.
That's why, yes.
He wears like the blue like
You know what? I don't even want to answer this question. You guys
jumpsuit and
just-
the white mask. Yeah, that's Halloween.
Yeah,
so
they all
belligerent.
suck.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
You make me feel like I'm wrong.
No, I
Like
was
my wife here. I know I'm right, but you turn the argument to me.
No, I was asking, is that Halloween with Michael Myers? And you said yes. Then I was like, and then he said it was Jason.
No, Jason's from
Friday the
13th.
13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm confused. Why does each guy have a mask? Why don't they just act like men and go maskless? You know, they're not conservatives.
Here's a real Freddy Krueger. Gold your burned face. Like Freddy Krueger does.
Thank you.
Who are you? William Shatner.
William Shatner.
Wow, this one's real
In my dreams.
I just guess an age. I don't tell a whole story. Yeah.
81.
Minus 12.
I want to say he's 84.
Try to split that one in the middle,
82 and a half. No, I'm going to say 82.
94.
huh?
Wow.
Oh, shite.
William Shatner is?
Yeah.
Wow, he's entering Gene Hackman
Well, he was-
territory.
Got to fit. Well, Star Trek was on in about, I think it's 69,
60s, yeah.
Ah!
which is 56 years ago. He was already 40 then. I still love the Stewie one where he does the Rocket Man.
It's William Fatner he sees. It's not Shatner. I'm going to look that up. I don't believe him.
Shatner's the best on Boston Legal,
Yeah, he was
he was
that.
very-
where he's just shooting people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Who was that? Rick went first?
Yeah, Ed, Bob Costas.
Ooh. He looks like he's 12.
Yeah.
He looks like that.
Boyish.
Forever young.
And he dyes his hair, but not like bad dye. He
No.
just does enough to look gray, but it's not crazy.
Little just for men.
Yes,
So
he does,
take away all the gray.
he does it right. I like it. He's not psycho like just jet black.
70.
Come on, you motherfucker.
Woo!
69.
68.
73.
Yeah,
I was closer.
I knew it was 7.
I was on the right side of 69
I
there.
was on 69 for one.
Scooter.
Yep.
Cole Hauser.
Ooh, trip. right? Trip.
Yeah, the guy from
Yellowstone.
Dazed and Confused.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, he was from. Yeah.
Yeah, so he goes.
Isn't it just, is it Trip or is it Rip?
Rip. Yeah, Rip, not Trip.
Where he's sitting at Dazed and Confused, like on the back of the truck at the moon thing, and he goes.
Yes.
He almost throws up.
I'm gonna say he's 43.
Oh wait, he was in a couple other movies. He was
He was a young Cole
He was
Hauser.
in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, he's in Dazed and
Yeah.
Confused. He's got to be in his 50s.
Huh?
maybe in his 60s. 63.
I'm gonna say 56.
50.
Ah, he was right there. Yeah.
When I say 44, that's kind of far off.
So he's pretty young in Dazed and Confused because that was probably in '94. Yeah, he was probably close to high school age.
Younger than me.
Yeah. Mia was in there. She was actually young in there.
Who?
Mia. Mia Jovovich.
Oh,
Mila.
I said Mia.
So,
2 L's make a Y.
You're up.
Don't you
Rick.
speak French, you goof.
Boy! Flavor Flav.
Boy, that was
doesn't age.
that was urban.
boy, that was white.
Boy!
Yeah,
I believe it's
boy.
yeah, boys.
I picture Willie as like the guy in the studio. You know, yeah, maybe try with the boys thing. You know, really.
You think they'll really like that?
If anybody knows urban, it's a guy from Flint.
I drank the water.
That's right.
Water's darker than me.
I still know my last name.
Our water in Flint's darker than you, Flavor Flav. Oh shit.
Let's see.
Who we guessing?
Boy!
You gotta say the age and say boys after it. That's the rule of this one.
62, boy.
That's what it is. I say.
I say.
68, boys.
You did it again!
I know.
You said 62? 65, boys!
66. Boy!
Oh! Dang it!
That was so close, dog.
Ed. Kurt Russell.
Oh, he's an old man. 74.
Ooh, way to go on that.
I think that's my second 74 today.
Good job, Cameron.
I like Kurt Russell. He's like, man, he's one of my favorites.
Scott Roblo.
Ooh.
His birthday is actually today.
I'm gonna
Kurt
say-
Russell's today.
He's 60.
I know he throws Atkins bars.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, I eat the Atkins bar.
Boy!
62.
63.
61.
Oh, we were right there.
I thought he was 60. I thought he was 60.
He's a good looking man for his age.
Yeah. He does it right too.
You know who's good looking still at her age? Dana Delaney.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Last week we
Did I
talked
send
about
that thing to you?
Yeah.
How old she is?
Isn't it?
Yeah. She looks great for her age.
We talked about her last week.
Yeah, I think that's why I sent it out. Yeah.
You got 3 more. Rick.
Sure.
Vanessa Williams.
Mm. She looked good in her day.
See how that Playboy?
Oh.
Centerfold?
Talking about Serena's sister, right?
Yeah.
Vanessa Williams.
Desperate Housewife.
Yeah.
Ugly Betty. Married to Rick Fox, I believe.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
married to Rick Fox.
She had like the blue eyes, didn't she? Like she was pretty light with blue eyes or something. She was good looking.
Miss America, right?
Yeah.
59.
I'd like to guess.
I'm gonna say 62.
Wow. Somebody was Googling earlier today.
I wish.
Who has birthdays this week?
You know what's the last thing that crosses my mind, really?
Yeah.
I get here and I'm like, oh shit, we still do that.
Yes, boy. Okay. Yes, boy.
Yeah.
Ed. Dane Cook.
He's our age. I'll say 51.
She's like a young ass girlfriend. She's like the late 24 or something like that.
Oh, so he's 70?
I think he just turned 50.
Yeah, he's right there.
I'm gonna say 50.
What did you say, 52?
I said 51.
I said 50.
I'll say 52.
53.
Oh, John.
I was
Same I
so
had
close.
too.
I said he was our age. I knew he was right there.
Dang
Scott. Spike Lee.
it. 69.
I have no idea. 66. Oh shit! Sorry, it's your turn, right?
Well, it's not 66.
68.
Birthday check. I bet he's 69.
66.
That was close. Dang it.
Okay, so our last question.
Okay.
Oh yeah, these are tough. Rick, you gotta write this stuff down.
I got it right here.
Okay.
I got a drawing board, just so you know.
Okay. You draw.
I draw. Whoa,
I can't
where's
eat
your
the-
pen?
I can't eat the trash.
Hi,
but-
my name is Simon. I draw pictures.
Last week it was like the Celtics won the championship. It's like, well, that's a 42-year period.
Right.
Montreal won the NHL. It's like, well, that's another 12 years. What the hell?
Ready?
Yeah.
World Series champ. Pittsburgh Pirates. Hockey. Stanley Cup. Canadiens.
Yeah, I know what you're.
Montreal.
Basketball. Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh.
Super Bowl. Baltimore Colts. And the top grossing movie was Billy Jack.
Really? I'm gonna take this foot and hit you on that side of the head, and there ain't a damn thing you can do
I think
about
I
it.
got this.
Any guesses?
1970.
71.
Damn it. It was
And
right there.
Scott
Would you put?
wins with 6.
71? You gonna get 71?
No, I said 70.
I got him in the box.
Yeah,
Because when they won in 2020, it was 50 years.
And this was in honor of the,
Green stuff?
no, 1971 for Tim. That's when yours was born, right?
Ah, yeah, mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Same
It
here.
was you.
I knew Pittsburgh won one of those years because it was with.
I got it off the Bucks. That's why
Yeah.
I thought. Because they only won 2.
Right, yeah.
Then I questioned myself, like, what's this? And I go, no, I think it was 50 years.
I thought
the year
the
they
Colts
won
was
it.
going to give it away. Baltimore Colts.
Well, Colts helped me because that
That's
was.
the 4th Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because the Jets won the 3rd.
Third. That was last year. 70 was last week.
Shit.
Yeah, now you say that, yeah.
No, 69 was last
No,
year.
69.
It was 69.
Oh, no, that was Super Bowl 5 then.
Yeah.
Would have been 2 after.
So it's 2 after. You're
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Scott pulled it out of the
Oh.
depths of defeat and
The jaws of defeat.
draws of defeat and
Jaws.
pulled it out. That's what she said.
Billy Jack is
Billy
one of the
Jack.
worst made movies ever, but it's all, and Tom Laughlin was from I think Milwaukee.
Is that right?
I think I think he is.
So let's do our
He had
snake
a
draft
sweet
real
ass-
quick.
He had a sweet ass hat.
Yeah, that was a kick-ass hat.
You guys want to do snake draft?
He was an Indian.
Can I give a quick birthday shout out?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
My best friend Kevin. It was his birthday yesterday.
All right, Kevin.
How many
Oh, that's
dog
right.
years? How many dog years?
Dog years, it depends on, what was it, 7? Probably just like math, 28.
Nice.
Does he still like peanut butter? Or is he
He
sick
does, he does.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
It's rough times in the house these weeks.
Why?
Because Addie just went in deep.
Oh, that's right. We
Heard she got some big lips.
yes, we were
That
talking
was
about
a
that thing at
Cooter
her,
tongue.
her badge.
Your tongue is out.
Oh God, I hate those days.
Is he trying to hump anything in the movie?
He is not right now, but it's
Doesn't look like a pair of those wax lips you used to get at Halloween.
you know, it looks like
Did I ever
You
show
know
you guys that picture of me coming out of the shower?
No, wait, whoa!
Oh, hey.
We go to a wedding, and they had like all this like wax wings. They had all kinds of candy and stuff. So I grabbed the lips and put them in my pocket, and we were in Milwaukee at a hotel. Next morning, Amber, come in here, something's wrong. I open up, just me wearing those big. She took a picture. Coming out of the shower. Just with those big lips on.
good story.
Yeah, that's a great story.
So what was your lip story?
No, it's not lips. It's,
badge.
yeah. There was an old, I don't know how to explain it. It was like a water balloon that wasn't a balloon, but it was like a hole in the middle. You could just squeeze it and it'd keep like rolling in on itself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like too often. Now you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's awful.
Hey,
So
life.
Tom Laughlin was from Milwaukee.
So you're gonna do
The
that
Billy
again? You
Jack-
said you're gonna hit pups.
One more.
Remember you told me like I don't know, man, it's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of work.
Well, it was a lot of work, but we didn't get her fixed before she went to pieces, so might as well one last time.
You gotta go find that girl to help him get there.
Probably, Kristen's taking it. I'm not doing it this time.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you take them.
Just kidding.
You can take them. You already volunteered.
We could come. The Benchwarmers could be there. We could record it. We could do a show with it behind us.
It's the worst when the vet gives you eye contact while just talking to you while doing the deed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they don't get.
No, you watch the vet do it to him.
Why can't they?
He's done it before, but their bodies are. It's hard for him to get behind and get in.
Little Keontae can handle it. You never know what could happen, Rick. Little Keontae.
So does your vet do the one where he holds the pheromones in front of him and then jerks them off?
Nope. He grabs them and
Puts them in there?
puts his nose in her behind.
Yeah.
And then goes down.
And then he figures it out.
He didn't figure it out.
Yeah.
He just stood there and waited about 30 seconds, and then she got him off.
Did,
And she's
you,
like, "Okay, you take him out now.
did you give him a
Did they-
cigarette?
Did they
You
try
gotta
to
walk your dog." Worst part is, you gotta walk your dog out of the vet's office, down the hallway,
With a red rocket?
with his red rocket like swiping the floor.
Yeah.
It's longer than
Did
his
they
leg.
turn around butt to butt at the end? You ever see that?
Yeah, he got
So
locked
they're
up with
interlocked,
my daughter,
and then they-
yeah.
And then they just sit butt to butt, and his thing's all the way back there.
Mhm.
Butt to butt, their tails are up, and they just sit there.
What the fuck are we
he's
doing here?
Sean Johnson's gonna love this. Riding to work while listening to it.
God, you guys
Birthdays and dog sex.
have never jerked off a dog before?
Nope.
It's the weird. We had
It's on my bucket list, though.
a lady breeder, and she'd come over, and she's like, "I need some sperm," you know. So she'd come over.
So go, here's a sock.
No, and I was home the one time. Usually it was just that's what she had. She had like a rag. It was almost like a sock with the female's pheromones on there. She'd put it in front of his nose. She'd take a Ziploc bag, put it over like her hand. She'd jerk him off, and then right when he's
She
ready
put
to,
her rubber gloves.
well, then she would turn it inside out.
Oh, and grab it.
That was,
She knew she was
oh yeah, she'd done a tugger.
collecting DNA.
She'd done a few in high school before. You can tell. I liked her. Yeah, she had good technique.
Well, speaking of jerking off dogs, how about we do a snake draft on best sports announcers? I don't know how that worked out, but okay. Oh God,
Yeah, that's exactly. Look at
what are we looking at?
they lock up like that,
He's stuck in it.
and she can't release, or she could get injured.
I think he would get injured before her.
Well, yeah, they probably both would. Yeah, I had that happen in my garage one time. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
You and Amber?
Yeah.
Locked
It was like second date.
What do we do?
I'm rubbing her nose in it.
That's got pheromones all over
Got
his face.
peanut butter all over my dick. You know, it's like, what the hell's going on here? I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
I know I shouldn't use crunchy. Son of a bitch.
I told you not to use chip. Yeah, that was our second date.
So, best sports announcers, snake trap.
Oh,
Willie,
man.
Willie, why don't you start us off? Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna start. It could be anything.
Yeah, play-by-play, any game, any team, play-by-play, or it could be the color commentator. It's up to you.
I always was kind of partial to college football with Keith Jackson.
Rumbling.
Great.
No, that's the wrong one. What do you say all the time?
Keith Jackson.
Can I do your best impression of the guy you say? I don't.
We should leave all the old ones for Willie.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
the guy from the first commandment thing.
Moses is really good at it.
Moses was a great announcer that day.
This guy just
Thou shalt not.
Davey just hit Goliath in the head. Down goes Goliath. Down goes Goliath.
You ever heard John Campanera do Harry Carey like in the Bible times?
No.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
He's trying something new here. He's going to try to split the sea. Let's see what happens.
He's like, what is it? Abraham up to bat the sacrifice, and it's like, he does all kinds of shit like that. I forget who was killed, and then he.
Pontius Pilate's pushing the rock in front of Jesus' cage. Always plays out for him.
Who's up? Who's up?
He's been cross-trained for 12 years now.
Rick.
John Madden.
Oh,
That's a great one.
I watched the Madden thing on Netflix. I told you guys about that. I watched. It was a 4-episode about the Madden football game. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting.
And what's his name does not play Madden. He plays somebody else in it. The guy we've seen him, the impressionist guy from Milwaukee.
Frank Caliendo.
Caliendo.
Yeah, he's not in it.
He's in the movie. He's not Madden though.
Oh.
He's somebody else during it. That's what I heard.
Oh.
And what you're telling us, Madden was very particular. If my name's going to be on,
Oh, yeah.
it has to be.
Yeah, that's a documentary. It wasn't a movie. It was a documentary just behind the scenes of how they built the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, there's a movie coming out.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, and I forget who's playing Madden. I can't remember. But Caliendo goes, no, I didn't get the Madden job. I'm doing somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how he was pretty meticulous. He was kind of just a straightforward guy, kind of like he told you how it was, and pretty cool, interesting. You got a chance, 4 episodes, like 4 hours maybe, an hour a piece. Pretty good, interesting.
Check it out.
Ed.
One of my favorites growing up was always Mel Allen. This Week in Baseball and everything.
Twib.
Yep, Twib Notes.
I'm gonna go with Jim Nance.
Oh, friend.
Luckily, Eric's not here. He would have already taken that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, he would have.
Let's keep going around. We don't have to do snake draft.
All right.
Willie, go ahead.
I'm going to go with one of my favorite. He was on Monday Night Baseball, Monday Night Football. Howard Cosell.
Mm-hmm.
And Wide World of Sports. That was. And every boxing match, any of the big ones was always Cosell.
Because it is St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to go with the drunk. Gary.
Ah, nice.
Go.
Give me a Budweiser. Let's go.
I'm going to take another guy that died pretty recently. Vince Scully.
Very good.
No, I know.
No, that's a good one.
I'm gonna go with Bob Costas,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
the all-around guy.
As a kid, I loved this guy for Detroit Tiger Baseball, Ernie Harwell. Oh, my God.
Nice.
This guy was so good.
Yeah.
So, Bob Ufer, but.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a different route here. There's 2 that I could pick, but for calling, I'm going to go Jim Ross, WWF.
Oh, okay.
You weren't going to go Jerry the King Lawler, were
I
you?
was going to go Jerry the King.
I love Jerry the King.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great
Jim
one.
Ross always gave us, you old some bitch. Why'd you do that, you old some bitch?
I'm going to go with one of my favorite baseball ones when I had ESPN back in the day. John Miller, the Orioles announcer.
Yeah, great.
Oh, yeah.
But he was he had a great voice. He could do imitations.
Funny that
He was
baseball,
funny.
I was funny that
Just
baseball.
clean voice. I mean,
Yeah, nice and clean.
Hope I'm gonna give this hype enough. If I'm right, I think this. This is the guy. Jim McKay.
Oh yeah, nice.
One of the biggest calls in his life in the Olympics.
Yep, the hockey.
And actually, it was when the terrorists.
The terrorist, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He stayed on.
So
He stayed
72, you're
Yeah,
saying?
72 in Sarajevo.
No, Munich.
Munich it was, yeah.
Yep.
And they hostages and all that. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
With Ben Affleck? Was that with Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah, it's called. What the hell's the name of it?
Yeah.
It's not Munich, is it?
That's just Munich.
Yeah. Was that Ben Affleck in it though?
That I don't know, but I think the movie just called.
It was good. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
It was good.
I
But
think
Jim
he was
McKay,
with
just because
Munich.
he went from sports to
The one I'm thinking of
Newscaster.
was the Iranian one where they were all locked. That was Affleck too, wasn't it?
maybe I'm thinking they asked that one then.
Where they go into Iran and they sneak them out on the plane with the Canadians. I thought that was the Affleck
Yeah, that
one.
was it. Yeah.
What's Munich?
Was that Argo?
Argo.
That was Argo.
Yeah, Argo
Yeah.
was very good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
But Munich I've seen too, but they were both. But Argo was good. Too. I'm sorry. But yeah, Jim McKay. That's my guy.
My turn?
Yep.
Mhm.
Can't go wrong with this guy. He can do everything. Al Michaels.
Yeah.
Rick?
And he doesn't like vegetables.
Yeah.
Rick's going to either take another wrestler or another drunk.
or a wrestling drunk.
The wrestling drunk.
Drunk wrestler, which is pretty common.
Rick the Hitman Hart.
Yeah.
Dick Vitale.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dickie V, friend of the
Dickie.
show.
Yeah, baby.
Back in the booth the other day. Yeah. Unbelievable, baby.
I was so surprised how short he was when I met him. He was tiny.
Did he tell you your hair smelled good?
No, I've told this story like 20 times on this show. I was walking up the aisle. We went to the Brewers game. It wasn't Brewers. It was Angels Cleveland. They got snowed out, so they played at Milwaukee. So me and Scott went, and there were like 3,000 people there. And Scott Olson was there. Huge Dickie V fan. So Dickie V's down like in the next section with Majerus, taking up 4 seats. And I go to the bathroom, and Dickie V walks out right next to me. So me and him are walking like arm to arm up the stands. We get to the top, and I see Olson coming right at me. And he looks, and he's, I'm walking with Dickie V, and I'm like, "Hey, Olson, meet my buddy here, Dick Vitale." And Dick looks over like at me like, "What the hell?" And Olson's like, "Oh, holy shit!" He gets all excited. I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. You guys talk while I just kept going. I didn't even say hi to Vitale. I just
Tell him that story you told me, Dick.
and "Hey baby, how's it going?" He does the whole.
I don't even know him.
He does the whole spiel, but it's funny. He was great. So yeah, I love Dickie V. That's how I remember the tournament. I mean, I remember Dickie V. That's right after he was out of Detroit.
So stupid.
Yeah, he's just. Jeez, there's so many good ones still left. I'm gonna take this one. It's a wild card one. John Facenda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very good. Yeah.
And in the cold, frozen tundra of that guy.
NFL films.
Yeah, NFL films.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that voice, and the story is too. I believe, who is it? Sable, or him and his son who do the NFL films. Isn't that Sable?
Steve Sable now.
They were like in a bar or something, and he was working for like a local affiliate or something, and he was just talking while watching the things on TV, and he's like, that's a touch, and they were like, that guy's voice is amazing. That's how they hired him. They just heard him in a bar.
Yeah, because didn't he used to do did he do Orioles games back in the day? John Facenda?
I don't know.
I could be wrong. It seems like I heard that.
I think he just made that up.
I'll look it up.
I'm gonna go with Dick Ember.
Oh yeah.
Another guy that
went to Central Michigan University.
just played baseball there. Yeah. With Merlin Olsen. For years they were a team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep.
And he was not Merlin Olsen was an announcer too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was with Dick Emberg for years.
Oh no, I thought you said he went to the same university.
No,
I was gonna say, wait a second.
I think he's from LA.
Yeah, and he
played for the Rams, and he was a football player.
Yeah, and he was on Little House on the Prairie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Here's one for you. Pat Summerall.
Nice.
That drunk.
Always. Yeah, he was.
Think about CBS.
He was
Phyllis George, and who'd he do it?
He was with Gifford, wasn't he, for a while?
No. Who was?
It was Madden he was with.
At the end.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, who was it? Meredith?
Meredith was on ABC. Monday Night Football.
And who was Summerall before Madden, though?
It's Tom Berkshire.
I don't remember that.
Tom Berkshire. That's who it was.
That other one, that group with Meredith, there was 3 guys.
Cosell, Frank Gifford.
It was
Turn
3
out
big guys.
the
It might have
lights.
been Al Michaels even in there. And couldn't get a word in edgewise
I think
in that
it was
group.
Cosell then. Wasn't it
Good.
Cosell, Meredith, and Gifford?
Danny Dunn.
Gifford
Cosell,
and Gifford.
Yeah.
Frank Gifford.
Turn off the lights.
The party's over.
Party's
Yeah.
over.
That was some crew there.
Yeah. Rick, do a couple more.
But yeah,
I
it's
don't know how
bad.
many more I have. There's a lot of them.
Tom Berkshire, that's what it was. Yeah.
Let's go with Mr. Milwaukee, Mr. Baseball.
Yeah, you go.
Bob Uecker.
Uke, yeah.
I'm trying to think of any guys Don Cherry.
Yeah.
I mean, fantastic. I mean, there's a few hockey ones there. I mean, I even like listening to like Darren Pang and
The Panger.
the Panger. But yeah, I'll go with Don Cherry.
I'm gonna go with Greg Gumbel. Just passed away, I believe, right? Yes.
That was a couple years ago.
I think it's 24. It said. Yeah, he just. But he was another good guy. The best thing I heard of him ever was he was doing a game at Phil Simms. You can look it up and hear it. And I think it's a Patriot game, and it's snowing. and Phil Simms is talking, and all of a sudden you hear him talking, and he goes, "Oh!" Phil Simms goes, "I just got hit by a snowball."
Yeah, that's great.
And Greg goes, "Oh," and he goes, "Oh, I think it was meant for you, Greg." He goes, "No, it wasn't." Something like that. It was pretty funny. But yeah, so yeah, great goal.
Ed, you were talking about hockey people, and it was Mike Emmerich.
Emmerich,
Emmerich,
there you go.
awesome.
Guy, yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Saturday afternoons, and guy, I think you may have watched this guy as well. Chris Schenkel.
Yeah. PBA bowling.
That's right, man.
Bowling with the Chow or whatever it was.
He
Yeah,
always had that really cool voice.
yeah.
Very distinctive, but you knew it was bowling when Chris Schenkel was on.
Yep.
Still going?
Yeah, we'll go one more each. I'm gonna do one more.
You know, I don't know who she is, but I'm gonna go with a female, Phyllis George.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
she was in the studio with CBS Today, the first original NFL Today.
Irv Cross,
Jimmy DeGreek,
and
Brett Musburger.
Brett Musburger, yeah.
We used to watch that studio show all the time.
That was back when we only had 3 channels. You
Yeah,
know, it was
yeah.
like you watched all those shows.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're watching, you know, something online or.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my favorite baseball color man of all time, hands down, Steve Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Still like listening to him.
I'm gonna go with the guy that, for some reason, I don't understand the hate for this guy, but I think he's one of the best of our time, Joe Buck.
Joe Buck.
And his dad was very good too, but Joe Buck is one of the best of our time, I think. I don't.
No
It
question.
was a good job.
Even his partner, I mean, they do a good job.
A guy that I remember watching, he was on NBC, and Kurt Gowdy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Remember Kurt?
And his son's a senator or something, or I think he's just a congressman. He's a judge for a while. Trey Gowdy, right?
I got a couple.
Trey Gowdy.
We didn't do much basketball. A couple honorable mentions. Dan Schulman is a very good basketball announcer, and so is another guy that we kind of passed over. But Mike Breen is very good.
Oh yeah.
NBA basketball.
Yeah.
Very good. He's awesome.
You got Johnny Most.
Yeah, a lot of good NBA announcers out there. I mean, we talked last
Chick
week.
Hearn.
The best studio show, obviously, on TV is TNT. We talked last
Right.
week about that, hands down.
With Shaq and those ones?
Yeah, it's the best
those guys
studio
are
show of any sport.
I think
hands
Shaq
down.
and Barkley got the best back and forth,
Oh, they do.
hands down.
They're awesome. They're great. Have a good time. And Ernie Johnson is like the dad, and then you got Kenny, who's there just because he's there, and he just sits there and laughs. It's great. It's great.
Well, Kenny's educated. The other 2 are morons. And they're all just looking at each other like, what the hell are they talking about?
So I give a shout out to NBA. NBA.
Yeah, that's good.
So, anything else? Anybody else?
I think you got them all.
I think we got every announcer.
Any other thoughts?
Who's the worst announcer? Joe Morgan.
Hates
He loves himself.
the Cubs, so he's not afraid to tell you. So
No,
no problem.
You know what I like in baseball too? Harold Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
I like.
He does a good job.
Yeah, he's great descriptive.
Harold,
guy.
yeah, he's very good. I thought Carl Ravitch was very good.
Yeah.
Dan Patrick, when he did a few games, he did basketball a lot back in there. He was awesome. He was very good because he did NBA. Yeah. Did he do NBA? Did he do games or just no? He just did the studio show.
Studio show, yeah.
Oh, he used to always.
right?
Yeah, he used to always do the. He was
NBC.
He was always in the locker room with the Bulls
Oh, that's true.
when they won championships. It was always
Who's
Dan
that?
Patrick who
Patrick?
was always interview. It was, yeah, a lot of the times.
What about Dan Deerdorf? Remember?
Yeah. That was on CBS, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or NBC.
Who was his? Who is he with all the time?
Not Fouts, was it?
Dan Deerdorf. No, because Fouts was another color guy. Fouts was with Enberg for a while,
Okay.
I believe, right?
Fouts was pretty
Yeah.
good
And then
too.
Fouts was Gumbel, I think, for a minute.
He was good.
Fouts was good, yeah.
Kurt Gowdy was Deerdorf's.
He had somebody else though too.
Jim Brandstatter did it with him.
I thought he was with like somebody like one of the maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, Greg Gumbel.
Yeah, Greg Gumbel. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the number one team for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then Nance is the number one for a few years now with whoever they throw at him.
Who's the guy that used to be Whitaker? used to do a lot of golf.
Forrest Whitaker?
No, what was his name?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High? You're thinking of radio.
No, didn't he have a lazy eye?
Yeah, he had a,
Forrest
and he
Whitaker?
couldn't keep it open either.
You need toothpicks?
Remember when he was the football star at Fast Times?
Yeah.
With the like Camaro or something? It was something stupid.
Trans Am.
It was a Trans Am?
Yeah, it was like one of those gold Trans Am.
Yeah. One of those 70s cars.
So, closing thoughts. Willie.
Let's go basketball. Can't start soon enough. What, tomorrow night, right? In Dayton, Ohio. We have some basketball games starting.
Yeah.
To watch, see if North Carolina can make it.
If they can tread the water.
Yeah, Bubba Watson or whatever this guy's name.
Dean Smith's turned over in his grave right now.
The AD there at North Carolina, who supposedly, from all the talk about their NCAA was trying to do damage control, that he wasn't even in the room when they were selected.
That's what they're trying.
Yeah. Better try a lot.
So what they're saying, he was in the room?
Well, he's one part of the committee, but he said he didn't partake in it when that happened.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Rick, any closing thoughts?
No, same thing. Just looking forward for the chaoticness of the games. Hoping numbers hit. Enjoy the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is the first time I'm not going in a while.
Yeah.
That'd be 12, 15 years.
No.
Yeah. So I was watching a show. Like, 'cause I watch a lot of shows. And I go on the Roku, and they got all those back channels, it's like history and stuff. So I was watching a show about the Navajo Wind Talkers of World War II. You ever see that? There's a movie. I think it's called Wind Talkers. So the Japanese could never break their secret code, which is just the native Navajo language, but it, pretty tricky. And you got some smart guys, it's like, hey, just talk your regular. So these guys would translate back and forth. Japanese never picked it up. We picked up everything they were doing, And at the end of the segment, the proud Native American guy is like, the U.S. could not have won the war without the Navajo language. And I beg to differ. Because we had nuclear fucking bombs. Those are pretty big compared to a language. That kind of thinking maybe is why it cost you the Black Hawk Wars. You guys just talking weird tongue. They'll never shoot us with those fire cannons. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, we have big weapons. We can overcome the code talking. Yeah. So yeah, I just saw that and I was like, yeah. Don't get me wrong, it helped. I mean, it was a good trick and everything, but yeah, people in Hiroshima would beg to differ.
You can't talk in code if your molecules aren't together.
Yeah,
Was that like
if you're a shadow burned into the sidewalk?
Was that like Horus code? Nay.
Jesus.
Nay.
Yeah, you're just a pile of dust and a shadow. Yeah, you're not breaking codes. So yeah, it was just crazy. I hear these things, and it's like, think before you talk, buddy. No, it was very helpful.
So yeah, it's been an entertaining 5 years of
Of our nonsense.
Benchwarmers podcast. Three of the OGs.
Eric's getting better looking every year. Look at him.
Golf. I love golf.
Where's Lance?
Lance Armstrong. Secretariat. There you go.
Bucks. Milton.
Yeah,
Bucks.
Milton's my best.
Did you see that GIF I found at Middleton with a $22 bill? I've never seen that before. I was like,
You must have went down the rabbit hole.
I don't know where I found that.
So once again, we are the Basement Benchwarmers podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us the last few years. For Ed, Willie, and Rick, I am Scott. Shake your shamrocks and have a happy basketball week. More highs than the highs.
Give him 5 years. That's what I'm giving.